How do you wake up in a coma?
Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to Off the Books. My name is Rooster. These are my friends, and we're playing D&D.
Hi, Internet.
Yeah, everybody say hi, Internet.
I don't know him.
Who are you people?
Stranger danger!
My name is Rooster, and I just have strangers in my house. I play D&D. Picked them off the streets myself.
That is the last time I take gummy bears from a windowless van.
Okay,
Am I the only one that those gummy bears made really sleepy?
Alright, so...
Lightweight.
So, first off, I would like to apologize for...
I miss my kidney.
The past 2 weeks where we haven't streamed. A lot of things have been going on with everybody. It's just been a real bad month. Promise to try to get this stream going as often as we can. But in the meantime, and I know I've made this promise before, but on weeks that we don't stream, we're going to try to put out new content. That way you guys can still get something off our channel.
Like, listen, we're working on it.
We've been discussing,
Yep.
chit-chatting, get
And-
distracted.
If we don't tell them that, they can't be disappointed.
That is true.
Fair point.
If you guys have any ideas what we should do on our weeks off, or if you guys want any extra content, please go to our Discord. The link will be sent into the chat
that's right.
by Megan. That way you guys can all join and we can converse with one another.
I'm
Talk about the story.
Looking at you, Marcus.
Marcus don't get on social media.
Yeah.
No, he watches this every Sunday, though.
Yeah, I know, but he uses Janae's account.
Just look for the link by Toru07. Or is it Toru? I can't remember.
You don't
Is
even
Marcus
remember
watching
your
right
own
now?
name?
I changed my name.
No.
No? Okay.
How dare he?
He'll be on soon enough.
All
I'm
right.
waiting for him to come on. I'm convinced he's in
So-
witness protection.
So I've never seen her on our channel while we were live, but shout out to MJ Chan. I'm pretty sure that's the MJ that we work with. If not, I apologize for the familiarity.
Oh, no, that's 100% her. She told me she'd be creeping.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna put
Oh,
you
yeah.
on blast.
Creeper be creeping.
That's a weird way to successfully creep, is to tell people that you're doing it.
Well, it just came up in conversation, but I'll put you on blast.
But I mean, still, that's a weird determining factor on being a successful creeper.
But thank you for the support, though.
Yeah,
Exactly.
we appreciate it. So we'll get on with the recap. Last we left off, our party had gone to Venice to overthrow Creevance, the tyrannical governor, who was making his people live in poverty and squalor. Upon arriving, they met up with Reno's friend Coggles, got together with Arfis and Margova and Adam to come up with a plan to overthrow Creevance.
Shit.
Rude.
After making the plan,
Who was that?
they were able to successfully pull it off,
MJ.
and therefore placing a new form of leadership in the city of Venice. Now, what you looking at?
You're looking
I'm
at
not
chat.
sure.
Oh.
Don't pick up the cruise. Hey, she got a message for you.
Yeah, I know. Shut up.
Well,
Hands in pockets.
after successfully completing their mission,
Nice.
after successfully completing their mission, they met back up with Arcturus, Margova, and Juniper, who they had saved. And Arthur, the Bullseye Guild member that was following you, had left and returned with you guys' payment. Well, half of the payment.
Here. Yes, I did. Cool.
So far, I think he only gave you guys the amulets.
No, we got the gold too.
You guys got the gold
Yeah.
too? Okay.
I got it in my inventory.
How much was
Nice.
It was 200 each.
Okay, yeah, I got it in my inventory.
Alright. So you guys are fully paid. You guys are it's early morning in Venice. And I'm assuming everybody is just waking up from Coggles' workshop.
Yeah, that's right. The last thing I did was kind of stumble in after empowering the crops.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
And I
because we locked
believe-
you out.
I believe we left off at a cliffhanger as well. Somebody was dreaming. And I believe it was Reno.
Pardon?
You don't remember shit. Or no, you were about to tell him, I think.
Yeah. I didn't explain the dream, but I did say he was having one, and that we were going to return to it next time we jumped on the stream.
Okay. You left us on a big cliff.
That we don't remember.
Do you remember what the dream was?
I do.
He had to read it.
That's all that matters.
I didn't have to read it. I don't write this shit down.
You did read it.
Think you planned any of this shit?
He stored it in his mental mind.
I tell Mike a general idea, and then we bounce it off, and then I change it halfway through.
Which really defeats the purpose of asking me anything.
Yep.
You can't let you know what's going on.
Alright,
I know more than you.
Reno.
Fella.
You making your character? You working on your character? Okay, so we're gonna start with you, since you were having a dream last we left off.
Start with.
It's about to be like a fucking boxing montage. What is this?
You are a monk. One shot, one opportunity.
These are the good ones.
Delicious.
As soon as you close your eyes, fall asleep, it's almost as if you're remembering the day that your monastery had burned down. But it seems like it's earlier in the day, a time when you weren't there. You see the monks running in fear, some of them staying behind to fight whatever evil had came to destroy them. But one by one they drop from arrows raining from the sky. The arrows don't look normal. They look twisted and what's the word?
Gnarled?
No, yeah, twisted and gnarled, and made of what looks to be bone. Every time it hits somebody, it doesn't immediately kill them. You see the blue from their veins begin to pop out of their arms, their neck, their face. Blood begins to rush down. It's almost like you're everywhere at once, taking in all the details from this one scene. And after waiting about 5 minutes, unable to move, you begin to see the last few vestiges of your monastery fighting off this one large demon. With each step, the world shakes. Every time it roars, it echoes through the sky. And as the sun begins to set, closer to the time where you did show up, you see your master leading the charge to fight this demon. This large, armored demon with several daggers and swords sticking out of its back. Its armor looks to be glowing with mystical runes. And as soon as your master gets close enough, you see this creature swipe quickly, ending the master's life. The head severed, flying through the air, landing right in front of you. Still unable to move, you get a clearer view of the creature's face. As he takes off his helmet, it is an elderly man. Snow white hair that seems to flow down to his back as soon as the helmet leaves. Eyes are pitch black, and as he opens his mouth to speak, it's almost as if it resonates with the destruction around. You're unable to make out any of the words. You're unable to read its lips to get any kind of confirmation as to what he's saying. But he takes your master's body in one hand, lifts it up, and it begins to disintegrate. And as you see that, you see a sword on this creature's back disappear. The last thing you see is your younger self running up to the monastery before you're seen face to black. And you wake up in Kaglu's workshop. Alright. Reno, you're the first one to wake. What is it that you're doing?
Just gonna wander over to the lobby. Maybe get some breakfast.
Okay.
Try to find something for breakfast.
Alright.
Why is it always me whenever we do like these long ass breaks? I always have to be like the first one to do something after like 2-3 weeks.
I'm sorry, excuse me. I started the whole show off.
Yeah, that's the easiest part.
I don't know. For someone who's never played D&D, I don't think that's easy.
Will was just like, Nathan, take it away.
Alright.
I do things and stuff.
I do things and stuff and
Stuff and
More
things.
things. A little more stuff going in.
Alright, so we're gonna go clockwise in this. So, Ember. You wake up in Kaglu's workshop. Surprisingly, no hammering going on in the background.
However, there is a
Do I
power
see
across
it?
multiple planes.
You know.
I was like,
Quit trying to block his camera.
I'm trying
Put
to
it-
not block anybody.
Do I see goggles?
Nope.
He's in
not
his
there?
drawer.
Nope.
Oh, he's probably in his weird ass drawer. Is his drawer still there?
His door's still there.
Okay. I guess I'll just go have breakfast.
Okay. As soon as you get up to walk, Zeros immediately stands up next to you and gets followed, grabbing onto a piece of your clothing so that he doesn't lose his way. Arcturus, you wake up next.
I'm gonna kind of dust off my clothing a little bit, make sure all my gear is strapped in. Go out and check the streets, see what's going on.
As you look out to the streets, looks a little bit more lively. You see people, they've now got some red in their cheeks, they don't look as malnourished as when you first arrived. And like the day before, they're helping deconstruct the city to rebuild.
I guess I will go find some food as well.
Alright. ZeNora, everybody seems to be leaving without you too. But ZeNora?
I'm gonna get up, check all my items,
Okay.
make sure they're there as I kind of just eye around the goggles.
Nowhere to be seen.
Everything's still there.
Everything's still there?
Okay. Then I'm gonna, I guess, get up and try to start making some sort of quick breakfast.
Okay, out of what?
What do I have in my bag?
Mostly what you have in your bag are like rations.
And daggers.
I have a sword in there. Guess I'm gonna, go into town and see if there's anything left to make. But I'm not gonna get a lot. I just want to make something quick and small and ready to go.
Okay. Give me a perception check. Or investigation.
First roll.
First roll of the game!
First roll in 2 weeks!
Oh my god!
Don't fuck it up.
Make no promises!
Dude, don't whiff it.
I'm.
Gonna need you to not do that anymore.
I agree.
Perception. That's 14.
14? You're able to find a few scraps here and there.
You know it's true if she agrees with me.
Alright. Yeah, you're able to find a few scraps. Nothing too major. Some bread that was put out for the workers and stuff like that.
So, toast, maybe some butter,
Yep. Alright, William, you were the last to wait.
Guess I'm gonna wake up. Where the fuck is everybody?
This room is now devoid of life other than yourself.
Well, this is odd. Stand up. Goggles. Laura. Ember.
Since I probably didn't go too far, I could probably earn, right? No? Okay.
How come you didn't call me and Reno when you first picked up?
I don't even think you said y'all's name.
At all.
We know who his favorites are.
Fuck those guys. It's not like I go into battle with them more frequently or anything. Fuck those guys.
In my defense, you've slapped me in the head with psychic knives.
That is true.
You brought it on yourself. You hated me for my freedom. We all saw it.
He's like, I got this.
I guess I'll kind of poke my head out the door, look around. Do I see anybody?
Oh. Any of them?
Yeah.
Give me a perception check.
Perception.
Second roll of the night!
Hanging from the eaves. Psychic slap.
Rude.
Tallest person in this town.
You said perception?
Yep.
That's not. Let me see. Oh, that's pretty good. That's 18. That's 23.
23? As you're scanning the local area for any of your friends, you see a vestige of a halfling running through the crowd, grabbing pieces of bread and
Visage.
butter. Vestiges. Remnants.
Why are you in pieces?
You
There's
see,
a lot of people, having to run through.
You see a large creature that looks awfully like Ember walking towards the Great Hall. Off in the distance, you can see a tabaxi making his way up the steps into the Great Hall. and you can faintly see Arcturus off in the distance, kind of just wandering about.
So I guess I'll start making my way that direction, just kind of thinking, so like, what the fuck? Why didn't you wake me up?
I'm hungry too. Piece of bread.
Alright. Takes you guys is everybody going to the Great Hall?
That's
Yeah,
where the
what are
food
we-
is.
Yeah,
I feel like that's where they're keeping the food.
Okay. So after about 5 minutes, you guys make your way to the Great Hall. Walk in, and the aroma of what is cooking in the kitchen kind of hits. It smells like various spices, garlic, paprika, some salt, pepper, stuff like that. Almost smells like something stewing. As you guys walk in, there are plenty of people seated at the tables. Seems like more tables have been brought in. And up where Creevance's throne used to be is now a small table where Arfis and Margova are sitting, planning, and eating. So,
I'm assuming they got rid of the giant body that was also in there.
yeah.
In pieces, but yeah.
But where'd it go? Nobody knows.
Oh god, he's in the stew!
I was about to say, I feel like the people who cooked it know where he went.
That's why they're using so many spices.
So you can't taste the Creevance and the giant.
So,
Gamey.
are you all gonna sit together, or are you guys just finding a random chair to sit at?
I'll
Yeah.
sit with them.
I'll wait. I'll wait.
Alright, Reno successfully finds a table with 5 seats available, and one by one, your friends just start piling in.
I'll just keep waving everybody over.
Looks
No,
like
I
that
have to-
one friend that makes it too early at the concert is saving seats.
It's like
Did you ever
at the
make it out-
restaurant as you
I'm
walk
just
in,
like
just kind of
overly
looking
excited
around.
when I see them. Oh my god!
Did you ever make it out to the fields to increase the plant life of their crops?
I feel like I went out to the fields, but I don't think
You
I.
didn't.
Yeah,
No.
no.
No, I thought you and
Archer-
Zero did. Because isn't that when Zero learned his stuff?
We didn't do the whole like everything, but we did do like little spots here and there.
Yeah.
We did do.
I think the only one who spent a lot of time there was you when you were
Yeah,
casting
but
your stuff.
Yeah.
I could swear that I may be wrong, but I thought I remembered coming back and letting her know that she can increase because it was kind of sparse. Like the food production will be doubled,
Yeah.
but it'll be more effective if there's more
I know you
plant
told
life there.
Arfis and Margova for sure that Margova was with you, but you told Arfis that they were gonna get double the food. I don't know if you came back and told us because you came back in the middle of the night. We had locked the door and then you went to bed.
I
Yes.
had intended to tell you in the morning.
Got you. Okay.
If you go to the crops and increase the radius of their food, it will produce twice as much. I bless their fields.
It's really nice of you.
I had to think.
Yeah. So, one of the townsfolk kind of walks over, doesn't ask for any orders or anything, just starts passing out plates filled with some soup and bread, with cheeses on the side, and a glass of ale.
Does the soup have meat in it?
No, more like potatoes
Okay.
and stuff like
Potato
that.
soup. Alright.
Breakfast soup.
Hey, soup's always good.
champions.
You guys see like some hard-boiled eggs just floating up in there.
That's how you know it's breakfast.
Yeah. Nom 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 nom. Eat it.
Okay. So, is there anything you guys would like to discuss with you guys?
I will ask Arcturus here. I didn't get a chance to look on Creevance's person, but on the giant, I saw a marking that, and I'll pull out my little notebook, show him, like that looked like this, and
And that is the
From-
same marking on the medallion. Yes.
from what I understand, that is the mark of the Demon Lord of Fear. Did he have anything like that on him?
I did not thoroughly check the body. He may have had a branding like the giant. Who disposed of the corpses?
I don't know. We'd have to find that out, but
I am assuming they took his clothing and effects before they disposed of the body. So perhaps we should ask if Creevance's corpse had the same right.
I think it might be wise, because if the Demon Lord of Fear is
Supposed to get
lending out help, I'm assuming that that's probably who Creevance was working with, or for, not with.
I've been noticing a lot of activity lately. Almost everything we dip our hands to has something to do with the Demon Lords. I'm starting to seriously consider our ability to make choices.
I have been thinking the exact same.
Who was supposed to be here for one of Rodica's... Rodica?
Erotica.
That's not his name.
No, we were here to get the bounty hunters off our back. We have to go to the auction
That's right.
And
in Alendria.
find some way how we're going to get that done.
I have some errands to run in Alendria anyway, so I know people there.
So we're still technically on the run, right?
No,
Well,
I mean technically, but
yes
we did
and
get
no.
we did get the necklaces, so
So
she
we
and I
can
could not
scribe
be
it.
scribable.
Yes.
It is much harder, but we're also most likely still being tracked by gnolls as well.
That is
We are quite far away from where that originally happened, but I figure they're probably still looking for us.
If we stick to the main roads and thoroughfares, we should be good.
Should we think about eventually getting a horse and carriage of our own, or?
That's a lot of upkeep and maintenance I don't feel like we have time for.
It would be simpler just to rent a horse, rather than... Not everywhere that we are going to be going can be going on carriage.
True.
And I am not fond of spending that kind of coin for something that will likely be lost or destroyed.
Point taken.
How did we get here? Did we walk?
No,
We
took
rented the carriage from
Remember the Bullseye Guild man run behind us?
Yes. Yes. Okay.
Haleon.
Oh yeah, because the spiritor
Yeah.
was the driver.
What's his name? Butter knife.
What's his name?
A droid.
I have it
The droid. Yeah.
About how far out from Alendria are we? I know it's still a decent ways traveling.
Boy.
The map that I sent you guys, each square is a day.
A day? God damn.
So we're in Venice, Alendria. That's a pretty good ways, especially because we would have to go around the Red Moss Forest, because I don't want to go through that.
We can make it in about a week.
Yeah.
It's a day's travel on horse, 2 days on foot.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so he had told us one was at an auction in Alendria.
Mm-hmm.
Where did he say the other two were?
His cloak was being held by one of his friends, and let's see, it was the cloak, the orb, and
A staff or a wand.
Crystal ball, sword, and cloak.
Okay.
Yeah. Fuck, I didn't write down any other places.
and his sword is he was unable to give you guys information on the sword, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
He didn't really give us information on the,
Well, the crystal ball he just said was at the auction.
in Alendria. He didn't give us information on anything else. He said he'd be able to divine it once he got his orb.
There it is. Okay.
We all take partial notes, I noticed.
I don't
Between-
take any.
Between us all, we have most of the story.
I don't take
Between
any
the
notes. I
5
rely
of us, we
solely
have
on you
almost a functioning brain.
guys. Almost.
I like chicken.
Alright.
You're right there.
So, what's the plan?
Write it down.
Write down that you like chicken?
Well, we have done our part here. The rest is more to their governing body. I've given additional aid with their crops. There's not much more we can do here. We don't have time to get invested.
We've already been paid by Chris and his Bullseye
So-
Guild.
I would say we head to the next closest town because I do not feel like we are going to be able to rent horses here.
Probably not.
We're going to Rustburrough.
Rustburrough?
Yep,
Yes.
that's probably the next closest.
Yeah, Hallamore would be a trip in the other direction, so I would
This
say
is-
Rustburrough.
Yes.
See if we can pick up horses there and make our way to Alendria.
Should we at least warn these people that of the growing red moss forest that might head this direction?
Well,
They live here.
I was about to say,
they know.
I'm sure they know. They're within a few days' travel of it.
Okay. So you guys finish up your meal. What are you guys doing after that?
Saying our goodbyes, and I guess
I want to go talk to Arfus and Margova to see about if there was a marking on Creevance.
And is Juniper still here?
yeah.
No, Juniper left.
Shit.
Uh,
And she left.
What's the closest we've met to somebody who would be considered a mage? Is there anybody like that here?
Not here, but from what you recall, Chris was a wizard.
No, I meant in the town.
Oh, in the town?
Yeah, no, in my immediate vicinity.
Juniper was the only one.
Alright. I guess I'm gonna go with him to check out the bodies.
Okay. So you guys make your way up to the head table. Margova and Arfus are sitting there eating and planning something. You guys see a small map of the countryside with lines drawn from Venice to Hallamore to Rustburrough, all the way to Alendria. And as soon as you guys walk up, you see Arfus kind of peek up. Good morning.
Morning. I had a quick question for you. Actually, possibly two. What happened to the body of Creevance?
Creevance was cremated.
Of course. Do you happen to know if there was a marking on him that looked similar to this?
As soon as you show that marking, you kind of see Margova and Arcturus look at each other, and then look to you. Yes. What does it mean?
That is the mark of the Demon Lord of Fear.
So he was a zealot of a cult, or
I believe he was...
acting in the Demon Lord's stead. That
Yes.
would explain the subservience of the giants to a man who could not subdue them on his own.
well, it wasn't Creevance who controlled the giants.
Exactly. Well, that's what we're saying. Because obviously, the giants did not serve him. They served the same master. Because Creevance would not have been able to subdue some giants into service. So,
This mark I found branded on the giant.
We saw the same mark on Creevance's chest.
Yes,
you
and
were here acting on the Demon Lord's behalf.
What does that mean for us? Are we still in danger, or does that mean anything
It is
to you guys?
possible.
I would think that you are in very much danger when he realizes his vessel has been killed.
You kind of see Arfus lean off to the side. A soldier steps up, whispers something in his ear, and then the soldier ends up taking off out of the ground. I'll send a messenger to Chris. Hopefully, the Bullseye Guild has some mercenaries that we can employ to protect us for the time being, at least until we fortify our walls. What do you all know of this danger? I've never faced anybody acting on behalf of the Demon Lord.
We don't know a lot about it either, but
But we've been encountering more and more situations like this in our travels. Like the Red Moss Forest to the northwest, we have seen some golem-like creature standing in the midst of the forest.
You saw the creature
Yes,
in the Red Moss Forest.
yes. We made a very hasty retreat.
Wait, was that the Red Moss
no,
Forest?
I was about to say that was
Because it was just another forest that had red moss.
No, it was at the edge of it because I mean,
no, that was
Oh,
down in
you're-
that was down near Dawnforth.
Yeah.
I thought you said that one was called the Red Moss Forest.
No, he specifically said that is not the Red Moss Forest.
It has the red moss, but it is not a forest.
So,
The one that we
clarify.
the one that we cleansed was not
Whoa,
the red
whoa,
moss.
we didn't do shit. Shut up. I don't know what he is talking about. No, we saw it to the continent to the south. Some creature standing amongst the moss. We made a very hasty retreat.
We have a creature like that in the Red Moss Forest here. They call it the Guardian of the Forest.
We know next to nothing of it. It is possible that it could travel through the moss.
How long is the? Are we here, by the way?
No.
It was just, yeah, I was about to say, it was just me and him that walked
Isn't
up there.
there, I have heard of
He
druids
can walk
that
over
can walk from plant to plant, like through the trees. It is possible this creature could do the same for the moss.
So this creature might be a druid.
A druid, doubtful, but capable of the same type of thing, possible.
Well, if you head to Springvale, they're the ones that mount excursions into the Red Moss Forest.
I have no intention of or desire of confronting the creature.
Well, you said it has something to do with the demon lords, correct?
Possibly, yes.
Yes, but you severely overestimate my interest in putting myself in harm's way.
Apologies.
Yes, I am not an altruist, I am a survivor. One does not survive by intentionally doing things like this.
Well, I will send a messenger there to...
My companions may not feel the same, but do not get it wrong, I am no hero.
This was mainly just,
Informing you and quenching our curiosity.
yes, because, as I said, knowing that Creevance had the same markings means pretty much definitely that he was at least a pawn to this demon lord. Whether or not an actual vessel or anything like that, I don't know, but because I don't know much about them, but what I do know about it is that he picks people that are easily ruled and controlled through fear.
Well, I have sent a messenger to Gildebrand, the city in the mountains where the giants dwell, to see if we can come to an understanding. If their leader is there, hopefully we can repel him and stall while we reload. But what are your plans after this? Where are we going to travel?
I personally have business in Alenia. I believe
As of the immediate,
I
we
believe they
are.
are coming with me, but we head to Rustburrough to the south to procure horses.
Yes, which can you tell us anything about Rustburrough?
From what I remember, 5 years ago, it was a small trade town. Nothing too special about it, but it has all the amenities one needs to adventure. Horses. Hey. Stop. Horses, a guild for adventurers, some inns, taverns. The leader was one of my friends, but a lot has changed since then. If you guys head over there, look for Jonathan. He should be the leader of the guard there.
Well, that satisfies my curiosity.
Same thing here. Thank you.
If there's anything else we can do for you all before you leave, please let us know. You guys may not have wanted to be heroes, but you are to us.
The gratitude is much appreciated.
Okay. So you guys walk away from the two? You guys head back over to the table. You can see ZeNora, Reno, and Ember finishing up their meal. Zeros is sitting there playing with some of the silverware on the table. Free to discuss?
When you have a moment, I have to discuss something.
I got a moment now.
Walk with me, talk with me.
Alright, let's go.
So you know that Creevance was a servant of the demon lord Fear.
Good to know.
Some of the information he divulged, I don't think William fully understood, is Lady Kikimura, my benefactor. I believe she serves one as well. So when we get to Elendria, we may have to fight our way out. Through your contacts, do you know anything about these?
And I'll pull the medallion Creevance was wearing out of my pack, or out of that little coin pouch, and kind of toss it to him.
Okay.
You want like a history check or a
Religion.
religion? Alright, sir.
Go for it.
Ooh, no bueno. Let's see. 15.
15. You know the basic knowledge on that symbol. It's from your teachings at the monastery. You know that it's the symbol for the demon lord of fear, but that's about all you know. You never really kept up with the history on them.
Okay. I'll relay that to him. That's all I know, like surface level.
Do you have any contacts in Alembia?
I do. I don't know how well versed any of them would be on this, but
Because we may need more information, especially before we walk into what could be a trap. But I feel like you would be able to find out and wouldn't be so bogged down in maybe having to save people as surviving. I know the rest of the people we travel with seem to put more importance on other people's lives than their own.
Indeed.
Are you still holding the medallion?
Oh no. When I said like that, I know surface level stuff. It's like yeah, all right, yeah, this is what.
Well, as you handed it back, you noticed that it kind of singed your hand a little bit, like it was hot. But as soon as he takes it, it doesn't look like it's affecting him at all.
Yep. Your hands don't hurt right now?
No,
No? Just me?
that's not a good sign.
Nope.
Well, cheat.
What's wrong with you that your hands don't hurt?
Oh,
Now who's cursed, bitch?
well, cheat.
I mean, both of us now probably. But
MJ told the wrong person today, not the picture.
So, I feel like it goes without saying, but we should probably keep this between us.
Yeah, definitely.
Back into the pouch it goes. Alright.
So what?
I haven't been hearing voices or having vivid dreams, so I hope that's a good sign.
I just had a dream last night. It was just I witnessed what happened to my monastery and everyone being killed. Saw a big demon, the one that killed my master, and I don't know, maybe that's why my hand hurts now. Maybe there's some type of
There have been far too many demons to deal with lately.
And what? It's been what, like 2 weeks?
I feel a large amount of regret that I did not just stay in the kingdom playing my drum.
Yeah, I could have just enjoyed my beers.
It was his fault.
God damn it, Bill.
It was. And now I feel like we're in too deep to just
Yes, if I
skedaddle.
strike out on my own, I'm likely to be hunted down, and I will not have people to follow before me before I run.
Technically, I have no ties. But since we all seem to be in like the
you like us.
since we all seem to be in the same boat as far as these demons are
Well, you
concerned.
may have no ties, but you kind of put yourself in the boat with us when we killed Creevance and the giant.
Yeah.
As well as, you also have that curse that can only be broken when you die.
So I can either leave and handle demons on my own, or stay and
handle
tolerate
demons
these
with
people.
This is why I just called their names.
You don't hear any of this.
This is out of character. What do you think?
So what are you proposing? That if we get to Elendria and ship hops off to take off?
You do have a network. I know people there as well. It would be much easier for us to just disappear.
This is true.
So basically,
But if we disappear... Oh, I'm sorry.
basically I'm proposing we just join our interests for mutual self-preservation.
I'm open to that. See, the thing is, even if we like erase ourselves, like from people, something tells me like paperwork isn't something that demons.
Well, no. I just mean if things go poorly, we could get out of the city before anyone knew we were gone.
And then what from there? That's what I'm confused about.
Not being in immediate danger is really the first thing that
Yeah,
comes to
that's
mind.
true. We'll figure that out when we get there.
I feel like we've not had much of a plan the entire trip.
Honestly, no. They just help everyone they see. It's
Exactly.
a little exhausting.
Not nearly enough coin.
No.
Worst case scenario, I can still go back to the mountains where the gold spider canine is. And hopefully not draw the enmity of my master. I just wanted to see where we were both at.
Yeah, no, I'd rather people die than me.
Yes, I'm a big fan of not dying. Alright, well, I'm gonna head back to where our party is having breakfast.
Okay. So, you guys see Arcturus and Reno return to the table.
Anything that they didn't eat that was containable, I started throwing in bags.
So she starts throwing packets of ketchup, some napkins.
They don't have packs.
You put our soup in a bag?
No, the eggs. They're boiled
The eggs that were in the soup?
No, they were in the soup. I didn't know that. I was
Yeah, he said they were floating.
No, I didn't see that part.
That's how you know it's breakfast soup.
There's orange, but then there's something else.
Have you tried them?
No.
What the hell is it?
Well, I need
It
like bread
smells like
and stuff.
orange,
I
but then
started,
there's
like,
something else.
It smells like what?
It smells like orange, but then there's something else at the tail end of
Shake
it.
me, let's go.
Chinko, no.
Alright.
That's racist.
Yeah, I think the phrase is actually
It's clink.
It
tastes like
depends on
Yeah.
what country you
You
are.
are.
really
It's really weird.
Yeah, it tastes like orange, but they smelled weird.
Yeah.
It's
That
really
smells like
powdery.
orange.
No. Smell the bag.
It like
That's
smells
It's
artificial
got like a
orange.
powdery texture.
Thank
It's
you.
an artificial orange.
Sorry,
Our
guys.
impromptu snack review.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. But we are real people, and we
And
do.
she brings the best candy.
Yeah, we are real people, and we do real things. So
Which
we do
explains
get
how I lost that
distracted.
candy.
He said we are real people. Like, what's the difference between us and real people? 4 viewers?
We're robots.
yes,
Yeah. As opposed to those
Yeah,
artificial people.
I
who
can
make people
easily
watch.
hit the little checkbox that says I'm not a robot.
I'm just saying, like we're not.
No, I got you.
We're not professionals in this.
And we're also not mannequins.
Come here. Come here.
We are, in fact, real people.
I'm done with this whole spiel.
All right.
They come back to the table.
Yep, they are back at the table.
So how many curses is that now?
I don't know.
Wait, someone check the curse counter.
What's
Stop
that?
grabbing
One of
stuff.
those,
Oh,
like
we
Team
already-
Star style.
We already discussed it in the.
Yeah, I've already.
Well, fuck you guys.
Well, if you were in, if you were in
fuck you, join the
Discord.
Discord.
Yeah.
Well, stop picking stuff up.
Stop touching everything.
I have some in my coin pouch. I want you to take a look at it.
You don't even have to do that.
Out of here.
Hey, William, catch.
Right, where'd you come from?
All right. So,
I'll throw my medallion at you. Mine comes back. Ding!
Oh, I also had to fix something. Let's say BC should have been 16.
So yeah.
Yes.
One of the
Putting-
one of
putting
the feats
what?
that
Just
I
sniff
guess
it.
I had
Sniff
found.
it.
Sniff the bag.
Yeah,
Oh god.
Like it smells like orange, but there's something at the tail end that's,
Yeah, that's
just
not-
a little
oh,
different.
yeah.
Preservatives.
So now, like I told you, I found my charisma was like
I don't know. I sniff it and I'm like,
yeah.
It could be the
But
bag.
that doesn't smell. Like, y'all making it sound like it smells
It
bad.
doesn't smell
Sniff it.
bad.
I thought
it's
you were
just
offering me
I
one.
think-
different.
I think it's the bag itself.
it could be the bag. That's
Like
a
it doesn't
odd
smell
scent.
It smells
bad.
like one of those orange dreamsicles.
Let me try.
Yeah, a little bit.
Not
I
try.
don't
But,
orange
like, it's-
dreamsicle.
It's just
God,
I don't know. There's an odd
nasty
scent
as
that I
shit.
don't like.
And then are disgusted by fucking deliciousness.
Yeah, that's just like that artificial orange scent.
See,
Like-
that's what I said.
Like
Like,
if you get like orange slices, it's the exact same scent.
Is it really?
orange slices.
Very tangy.
Now back to our original program.
Oh, sorry. Yes. Yes.
To answer your question, I think I'm at 2 curses
I didn't say you're always
currently.
Is it
distracted.
just you?
I believe so.
All right.
Okay.
So, what are you guys discussing at the table other than the snack?
How many times he's been
Yeah.
cursed is what
We
they're
don't know how many
I'm-
times we've been cursed.
We
I'm-
just got back.
Believe that I'm at 2 currently.
Alright, so how many?
It was 3.
You've been
No, I
cursed
thought it
more
was
than
3.
that in the last week.
I think
I
it
know.
was
I
3.
think that I'm currently carrying 2 though.
So 3 total.
Yes,
It
Because
doesn't
you've
make
been
you
cleansed
less
once.
cursed just because you got rid of it once.
Reno,
So-
what were you saying?
You're sitting at 3.
Okay. So, what are you? How are you guys planning this trip? Just head to Rustburrough and
Well, I was about to say, what is it?
Let's get to walking.
To Rustburrough,
The
it's
Rustburrough?
Is it
It's a-
Rustburrough or Burrow?
Burrow.
Burrow. Barrow.
I thought it was B-O-R-O. I'm tripping.
BARROW.
Rust.
Barrow.
Barrow.
Rustburrough. What is that from?
Barrow.
No, I'm thinking about Rustburrough. I know that's from something.
I don't know.
Should be like a 2-day walk to Rustburrough.
Let's go to Rustburrough.
Wait, I thought it was
Okay.
2 days for each square on foot, so we're looking at 4 days.
Yeah, 4 to 6 days.
It's the gym. It's a rock gym in Pokemon 3rd generation.
oh, it is. I'm glad I changed it.
So close to that copyright infringement.
Niantic is what it is.
I'm not answering.
Or Game
But-
Hey, free.
whatever. Shut up.
Yes, I do believe that we've got probably close to a 4-day journey, so probably would not be a bad idea to maybe try to grab some supplies before we head out, and then start making our way that direction.
What supplies?
It's anything that they could spare for us.
Well, between Ember and I,
This is true.
we could make anything we need to eat.
This is true.
And I can
And I
cook
don't really think they have much here.
Yes.
We'll probably
Plus,
have more or
they're
less-
probably
more
going
like
to be leaving soon.
Rustburrough.
At most, the only thing is maybe scavenge anything to help us fight in any other situation.
So what did Margova and Arthas say?
Creevance was indeed branded with the mark of the Demon Lord of Fear.
I bet he didn't
So
even feel it.
nothing.
All that fucking like layers and shit.
The man got sickness like a centipede.
So he was.
So you guys said the giant had it
They were both branded.
and he had it.
I thought the giants were supposed to be just like work for hire.
Apparently they were.
Apparently, they've been hired by demon lords.
I know,
They
right?
said that you go to the same place to get a giant every time, though, right?
Well,
Yeah.
we were lucky this time because it was a hill giant and not a
Yeah.
fire giant. And if it's something that could force the fire giants into servitude, I suggest we stay out of its path.
Yeah, that's terrifying. Fire and giant, that's two of the most destructive things. And that's getting, like, just fucking enslaved? Ooh,
Yeah.
imagine.
It's just crazy. Now, I forgot who I spoke to, but somebody did tell me that Creevance wasn't always the way that he was. That he went to the Razorback Mountains and that he came back changed.
Like, did he go skinny and come back greasy? Or did he...
Apparently he was a soldier.
Yeah, like he
before,
went as like
but
a
a
normal
fat pig.
person and then came back as a jerk.
You're not about to convince me that's a true story.
I mean, I can't remember who told me.
It was
Margova.
Well, Margova told me.
He's not about to convince me that's a true
Oh
story.
my gosh.
No, I
He still doesn't
believe
believe
the
he can talk to
lesson we are
plants.
supposed to derive from this is stay out of the Razorback Mountains.
Yeah.
It
Well-
seems we are coming up with a whole list of places to avoid.
If we keep avoiding everywhere, then we're gonna have nowhere to go.
I mean, other than away from those places.
Man, look at this map right quick. I appreciate you.
When someone
Razorback
tells me
Mountains, those are that way.
fire giants in servitude
Okay.
and the cause is in the Razorback Mountains, I can't be the fire giant. Like, not even one.
Well,
I would agree that hill giant hit me in the face, and that hurt quite a lot.
Then of course
Are
there
you
is.
okay?
I am now.
Then of course there is the red fungus that ate my boot.
yeah, I really want to look into this red moss.
And see, I do not because
I
it
do.
already. My boot is on its list of victims.
Wait, so, wasn't it like super flammable? Let's just go in there, torches blazing.
Lick my phone.
There's gotta be another way, though.
Avoiding it altogether seems pretty good.
Yeah, let's go around.
I don't like it. There's too many bad things happening.
Would you prefer to go
Welcome to the
into
world.
the forest, or would you?
No, I want to
prefer-
learn more about it.
Oh,
Learning more about it, that we can do.
Yeah, I wanna
But
learn
we
more
don't
about
have
it.
to go into it to do that.
No, I don't want to go
If
in.
you're trying to go grab a sample or something right quick, that's on you. But
I'm
Well,
sure
I
one
I
of
don't
these.
want to grab a sample.
What will it not eat through? What
Exactly.
will it not
let's
decay?
try glass.
How long
think
has
we
the
tried
red moss
glass.
been?
I
No,
don't
it didn't
remember.
work.
No,
No,
I
it didn't
nudged
glass?
it.
Okay.
I nudged it with my boot, and then it ate my boot.
Okay.
How,
If it doesn't eat glass, we just throw it in a little jar.
how long has the red moss been around?
That was a
I mean,
question
long
would
enough for it to
ask,
be called the Red Moss Forest,
But I wasn't in there to ask.
And the fact that it is springing up in separate locations all over the continent.
Yep.
Because I'm sure if it's been around for any decent amount of time, which, like you said, if there's a forest named after it, I'm sure it's been around for at least some time.
Or
Someone
they
has
changed the name of it.
Someone has done some kind of research into it.
No, they're probably all dead.
Well, the one by Scipia, that was fairly new.
Yes,
The
but
spreading there.
the one that's up here, the one that is the Red Moss Forest, I'm sure someone has looked into it somewhere.
Yes.
All we have to do is find that research or find out somewhere where we can get a hold of that,
Yeah.
some kind. I'm sure one of these towns that we're going to, whether or not it's Rustburrough or the next one, or even Elandria, I'm sure someone,
Has research.
there is a library somewhere that we could find something in.
My question is, and then what? If
Well-
someone has already done the research,
Well,
and you find out more about, I understand you love the forest, you speak for the trees. For you, it makes sense.
Well, what
But-
I was gonna
and
say
then what?
was I want to find out more information about it so I can go to my grove and see if anyone can help me figure out what we can do or spread the word of what people should do to keep it from spreading.
It does seem like a parasite.
Yeah, because if it keeps spreading, then all the trees are gonna be gone,
Well,
and that's
when-
not good. Trust me.
when we spoke earlier to Margova, he said that the creature we spotted outside of Scipia has also been seen recently in that forest. You druids can walk from tree to tree, yes? Would it not be logical that this creature could do the same thing to the moss?
It's completely logical.
So, I can understand why you as a druid would want to figure out. I can understand why you and your grove would be able to do something about it. But why actively seek it out while we are being hunted right now?
Well, I figure if we're on the go, I might as well just look up research as we go. I don't see the harm in it.
Yeah, that's true.
This is not something that we're
I'm
actively
not
pursuing.
completely
Yeah.
wholeheartedly against it. I just want to know a little more about what the plan is instead of the last 3 times we have tried to do something, we run in half cocked and we get pulled into something much, much bigger. I am tired of fighting much, much bigger every time we try and do something small and helpful.
We agreed to, getting rid of a dictatorship. I don't think that's like little.
Well, I
We
mean,
went into
True.
that shit.
Yeah.
Yes, but this dictatorship also then turned into, oh fuck, he works for a demon lord.
Exactly.
After the
yeah,
fact.
but see, we get
We
pulled
did- we
into
learned
something
that.
much bigger. When we went to go see Margova, he tried to ask us what we were going to do about it.
Yeah.
Nothing.
I mean, to be fair, we already got thrown into the demon end of all of this in the very beginning.
Yes, but now there is another one.
Yes, so it seems like they're all connected,
And there are 7 more.
and I feel like we're gonna run into them.
Yep. Just because we don't talk about them doesn't mean they're not going to show up eventually.
Yep.
I'm not saying we don't talk about them. I'm saying I have noticed a pattern that when we do things, it gets worse.
Okay, but our plan currently is to go to Elandria. What's to say that's not going to get worse?
Because I feel a lot more comfortable going to Elandria than let's make a stop off at the carnivorous parasite forest and collect
I mean,
it.
nobody
I
said
don't
don't go
believe anyone
in it.
said that we're going
Yeah,
there.
In it,
when did
yeah.
we say we were gonna go to the forest?
When you said you wanted to skirt around it and collect the sample.
I didn't say I was gonna.
No,
collect
I said possibly. What are you going to grab
Yeah.
a sample? I asked her, and she
You
said,
two remember what Arfis had told you guys about Springvale?
I wrote it down, but I wasn't there.
Springvale does expeditions into the forest.
Springvale?
Yes.
Okay, well, we have to pass through there anyway to get to Landria. Maybe I can just see what they know about the moss.
"Yeah, absolutely." It's not too far out of the way.
I mean,
so-
obviously, I'm not
Well,
going
in
to
all honesty, if
strike
we're
out on
having
my
to
own.
head down
Yeah.
to
So
Rustburrough,
whatever we decide as a group, I am part of.
Yeah, well,
But I'm saying it right now. Mark my words. It is going to get worse.
It's always going to get worse.
I mean, think about it. We got demons, we got
It's gonna get
cootie
worse
fish
regardless.
with rips in space and time, and
Goals.
yeah, it's just
Everything
Warrants.
has gotten
yeah,
worse.
everything's gone to
Met
shit.
You people.
There's
People
a house
calling
that
me
follows
a
you guys
child.
I just want to play my drums.
I mean, technically, no one is stopping you from doing that.
Technically, everyone is stopping.
So we can go.
I mean, you could do it like on
You could technically be doing it right now, just very quietly.
No, I'm going to play my drum while we walk, and we're going to get attacked by something that hears my drum.
It's true. We have gnolls after us. They have good hearing.
We have gnolls after him.
He's with us.
He's
We
with
have
you.
bounty hunters after us.
Yeah.
Demons after
Everybody.
everyone.
I forgot what you said was after you.
Was it
Don't-
You're being followed by a house.
I mean, I've personally had a dream
I mean, a
about 3
friendly
separate
house.
demons.
It's not like it's gonna fall on
You,
her head.
I keep forgetting. I keep.
Yeah, I had a dream about 3 separate demons. Just by myself.
So
What have you guys gotten into?
So demon hunter counter.
Yeah, I'm starting to look not so bad now, huh?
So you got demons after you got gnolls after you got the government after you, and you got CPS after you.
Construct Protective Services.
Whatever.
The government's after her too.
That's what I said.
Yeah, pointed at both of us. You just use a thumb for the other.
Nobody after me.
Just the house.
Oh yeah, you're Mark. You got the house that's
I got
following
the
you.
fancy glove.
So I guess we go to Rustburrough for horses and then Springvale for...
Yep.
Well, I was about to say, if we're
We
having
have
to
to
head down
pass
to
through Springvale.
Rustburrough, we'll be heading that way to get to Elandria anyway.
It's-
Especially if we're wanting to skirt around the Red Moss.
Yep.
We'll be going through
I
Springvale
remember
anyway.
when life was simple. I
Yeah, it
played
was like 2
drum-
weeks ago.
I played drums for the acrobats and the dancer and
Personally, I think this is all exciting. So.
Yeah, this is actually fun.
Exciting, yes, but I definitely remember when life was simpler. I lived by myself on a mountain.
Yeah, you're the one who came up to me.
I am fully aware.
I had like a great life when I only had to worry about my own moral compass.
when I could just wander into a town, play the drum and get free lodging.
It's the most relaxed
The
I've ever
women,
been.
they threw themselves at me. The coin threw itself at me too. Ever since I met you people. Nothing but orange.
I've gotten richer and more cursed.
Oh, but my life is rich in adventure. Adventure does not pay having lunches.
I personally like adventure.
We'll say this is the most money that I've probably ever had in my entire life.
Oh yeah, I've never had that before.
Hey, there's no need for that. You're good.
Alright, so
Who's that
Rustburrough.
person that keeps yelling at us?
Rustburrough. Whose dog is that?
It's the Knolls!
The Knolls have found William.
Hide me!
Remember
only
in
one
the
that can do
bridge
that is you.
where Nail had Kami and or Piccolo had Kami and Nail in his head? He has the Null and his other personality in there now.
Yeah, so when you get punched in the face, it really just happened 3 times.
Very good.
Alright. So,
When he starts arguing with himself.
Call me very good.
I do want to say bye to like Margova and Arcturus.
anybody else you'd like to say bye to?
Yeah, where the hell's little guy?
Coggles?
Yeah.
He's still in his drawer.
Nobody's seen.
He hasn't if we run past his house again, like still not there.
Kick his drawer.
Is that what you're planning on doing?
Yeah, I want to say goodbye and like everyone we know.
Well, when you guys go back to Coggles' workshop,
It's
Not
gone.
me. I'm going to the gate. I will wait there. I have no need to say goodbyes.
I do.
Yeah, I'm going to Coggles. Like, that's a homie, so I have to.
okay?
He made a harness, it was sticky, but it was fine.
Yeah, I'll follow suit. You don't quite trust him.
So, stop.
Just right in his ear.
Active today.
You guys go over to Coggles' workshop, and his door is wide open.
He's gone.
Oh fuck, I forgot to shut the door.
What's it? Gotta go in.
Nothing is there.
Everything's gone?
Everything. The filing cabinet, his workbench, the blueprints that William had lent him.
shit!
all
Still
of his
your
books,
shit.
everything
No, I
is
took
gone.
those back.
Oh, you got them?
Yeah, I took the blueprints back.
Well, everything else is gone.
Oh, wow. Well, I guess Coggles packed up shop and left.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I've never seen him outside of this building.
There is a note on the far back wall that reads, "To whom it may concern, I have taken a journey to the Razorback Mountains. I wish to study under the
That's not good.
I wish to study under the dwarves and perfect my craft.
He's a resourceful little
I was
man.
about to say,
He'll be
how
fine.
sneaky is Coggles?
He's a resourceful little guy. He'll be
moved an
fine.
entire
He's
lab
real
without
risky.
anybody noticing.
Yeah.
This is true.
He'll be fine.
Goggles. Let's say goggles.
P.S. I took my locks.
You take the door.
No, the door's still there. The locks are all gone.
How does he carry it?
The filing cabinet.
How did you
Picture
carry a file
a
cabinet?
fucking gnome with a filing
With the
cabinet
file
on his
cabinet
back.
Carrier. Duh.
He built a second harness after the first one worked out so well.
So he carries the file cabinet in like a portable hole.
No. He has a dolly.
Taking a dolly through the
About to say,
fucking
I
mountain.
carried you as yes. You can't put one cross there.
Hey, Andromeda, you're good.
Multi-dimensional storage item in another one.
I know.
So you were just trying to make a black hole over there.
I was trying.
Which, off topic, Critical Role should have been dinged on that one. That's the game.
What, they put like a Heward Sandy haversack inside a bag of holes?
No, they had a, it was a custom item made by Matt Mercer. It was the Ember,
The
Ember
vault of
gem.
Ember. Yeah.
Yeah, they threw it inside the bag of holding, nothing happened.
That should have made it into planar hole.
Yeah, I'm waiting for him to realize that.
Or
That
maybe it
being
has, he
said,
hasn't
Critical
done it.
Role is dope.
Yeah.
You started watching it?
No.
He's seen clips.
I've seen clips, enough clips to think, like, because all he said was something kind of negative, so I was like, yo, just throw it out there. Everyone here is actually like a fan of Critical Role.
That is true.
Yep.
Yeah, like Moose told me about it, I haven't.
We have our favorites, but
I'm more of a, I watch highlights regardless of
Yeah,
of the content creator.
I've watched.
I got too many kids. I can't
Almost
sit
all.
down and watch like hour and a half, 2 hour episodes
Oh, they're like 4.
and actually catch what's going on.
Yeah, no, this is the most time you spent away from your kids, and it's done playing D&D.
He's like 20 feet from his
That's freedom.
Yeah, by all means,
freedom.
come take a kid. Do you want a kid?
No.
I've got 4. Want a kid?
I'm good.
Kid?
No,
Kid?
no,
Kid? Anybody?
no.
I can barely take care of myself.
For real though.
I mean, they don't require much maintenance.
I got 2 cats. That's enough.
Yeah, Andromeda is more than enough. I can't imagine another little monster running around my house.
Barking at it opportune times. Because my kids do that.
Yes, they do.
Oh.
Too. No, they do. The baby especially, she'll walk around. I'm a puppy.
Alright. So, you guys meet up with Arcturus at the gate. After saying your goodbyes to Arphis, Margova.
Oh, I did want to see where Markova's son was buried.
They were burned.
He was
Oh, they were
cremated.
burned.
Higher-
Okay, like no
higher-
little stone or anything.
Remember, we watched the cremation.
There's like a small
Super sad funeral.
yeah, there's like a small altar for them at the
She
barracks.
dropped
At
the
the
weapon
barracks.
that murdered Adam on top of his pyre.
Yeah, I did.
Like, here, take this to hell with you.
Oh damn!
I didn't do it like that. It was.
Jesus.
Alright.
Right?
So you're going over to the altar?
I just wanted to see the altar, and I'm gonna take. I have in my pouch some of the. What the hell was it called? Some of the midday moss
Okay.
from my craft, and I'm gonna druid craft it onto part of the altar.
Okay. So this altar is
Exploding
a
acorns.
stop. This altar is a large stone altar. It looks beautifully carved for what little tools that these people had, and you can probably see a little bit of Coggles' handiwork in some of the metal pieces that they put on there. So you put the moss up there and you begin to druid craft, and it grows out onto this stone altar, and it makes it look very nice and rustic.
It's it changes colors. It goes from green to yellow to orange. Like it.
And it just does it. It glows.
At night, it glows.
Okay. Nice. Good memorial.
And then I'm ready to go.
Alright. And you guys begin your journey to
Rustburrough.
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 Who is heading this journey? It's about mid-afternoon at this point.
Who's got the best
sense of
direction?
You are? Alright. Roll a d20. Actually, roll a d100. This is going to be more fun.
Oh my goodness, 100.
See? You volunteer to do shit, and bad shit happens. And she's moving the camera.
I was adjusting myself. I didn't mean to push the table.
Moving the camera again. Will help.
37.
Yell at her.
37.
37.
or bad? Is that good or bad?
No idea.
Yes!
It's already getting worse.
Alright, so you said, what'd you get?
37.
It's good or bad.
Neither.
It's neutral.
That's the worst.
That's just lazy.
Let's see. There it is.
We came
Yeah,
across to
done.
fill the puppies. We never made it out.
I didn't go into the field of poppies.
Oh, I don't remember this either.
Okay.
I
So you
waited.
guys
And you three never made it out.
roll a d4.
God damn.
Krystal, what did you do?
I don't know. 3.
3. Alright. As you guys begin your journey, light sprinkle begins to pour down on you from the sky.
Shit.
That ends up becoming a complete downpour.
Is there a cave
Yeah.
happening
Top of
nearby?
everything,
There's not.
it's raining.
There are a few trees along the way, but you guys said you're traveling on the open road, the main road.
Yep.
The good news is it's just water.
Yeah. The road is a
now.
little slushy, but it doesn't impede your journey. But somewhere along the way, you guys end up losing the road. With how heavy the downpour is, the road begins to mix in with the natural scenery. And you guys continue walking, keeping true to your to the direction you guys are going. And you said you're leading it.
Yeah.
Roll a dexterity saving throw.
Oh. 13.
13. You hit a pitfall trap.
Oh.
So I see her start to go down.
Mhm.
As a reaction, I'm gonna use Featherfall.
Okay? So, quickly, as soon as he sees you begin to descend into the earth, you see Arcturus put his hands out. Stop. You see Arcturus put his hands out, and you begin to feel a magical aura surround you, as you feel like you're falling, but you begin to slow. And as you reach the bottom, which is about 30 feet deep, good thing you would have lost some HP there. You fall into a large open area. Above you seems like metal. There's a metal ceiling with a small hole where you fell.
A metal
And you're-
ceiling.
And you're just in this large open area. To the north of you, there is one door. To the south of you, there is a large opening. And to the east and west, there is just a large wall.
Ah. I'm okay. Thank you.
Your voice begins to echo as you speak. But it's dry in here, other than the small area where you fell through.
With like any spikes or anything in the ground?
No.
No. Just an opening and then you said a door?
What do you say?
It's like a room. It has a metal ceiling and there's a door down here. It's dry, but just seems weird.
I'm going to throw down a rope.
Okay, there's nothing in the way of that. Go for it.
You, begin.
Yeah,
We're going to need help pulling her up.
Yeah.
So I'll
We are not getting
back
worse
and
already.
uncoil 30 feet of rope and just kind of
Yeah, because I don't plan on knocking on that door.
Okay.
toss it down and
To an acorn.
get him to grab the other end with me. So
Okay.
Okay.
she'll climb and we'll pull.
Say
Alright. As soon as the
Wrap
rope drops
around
down, you grab hold of it and you begin to climb. And about halfway up, you begin to hear a that
Hey,
begins to shake the cave that you're
Hey.
in.
hey, William, did you change?
no.
Climb faster!
Okay, pull me faster.
You begin
I was
to
about to
hear
say,
loud,
I'll just yell, hold on as tight as possible, and I'm going to start backing up with the rope.
Okay. Roll a strength saving throw.
Saving throw?
At
Yeah.
advantage because I'm helping.
At advantage.
Wait, see.
That noise seems to be originating from that large opening to the south.
That's 27.
I'm gonna be kind of watching from up top with
Okay.
daggers and knives
You
ready.
got a 27.
27?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I assume they all hear the growling by now. Yeah. Okay.
William, how fast can you move?
40.
40 feet. Okay. So you begin to quickly ascend
Yeah.
while holding onto the rope as you hear
Oh God.
as it gets faster and faster.
I'm not looking.
So,
Nope.
who is looking in the cave?
I'm still pulling rope, but like I can see the opening she's shooting out of.
Yeah.
And she said she was looking.
Yeah, with daggers
across-
ready.
yeah.
Okay. So you two,
Uh-huh.
inside this large cave, you see a bull-like creature with what looks to be metal-plated armor. Yellow or green smoke seems to be flowing out of its nostrils and some of the chinks in the metal armor that it's wearing.
Is that a scimitar?
Is that a fucking gorgon?
It is.
Hit me up.
The good news is it can climb.
The bad news?
Oh, no bad news. It's down there.
Okay.
I would say we'd be more careful for traps, but no,
Yeah.
it's not getting up here.
Okay.
I was about to say, as we're hauling Ember out of the hole, it is not getting worse this fast.
See? As simple as walking to the next town. Bad thing happened.
So I guess I should be leading? No, I'm gonna have to
Yeah, I think
lead.
someone else should take the lead. Am I out of the hole?
Yeah.
Okay, thank God.
I was about to say,
Thank
you fell
thank
40. You fell 30 feet. I can move 40 in a round. You came out of that hole real fast because you were already coming up.
So,
Thank you.
You ever pulled a rope from that angle, like really fast? You're lucky I didn't use actual physics because you would have like swung up to the ceiling,
Oh
got
God.
smacked, and
Quack, quack.
No.
Okay, I need my rope back now.
I'm gonna kind of investigate in the direction we were supposed to be headed.
How the hell did
if
that
there
thing
are
get
any
down
other
there?
Traps.
Somebody put it down there.
roll investigation.
And there was a door and an opening.
So somebody is feeding the apartment thing.
Yeah, there was a door down there too.
Like,
19?
like people.
19.
Okay.
That was a
Yeah,
double
I
check.
think so.
Yes, 19.
Can I see what I know about organs, just off the top of my head?
Yes, roll a. Organs are constructs. Roll an intelligence check.
Have we noticed that we have lost the road here?
Huh?
Have we noticed that we have lost the road here?
Yes.
Okay.
16.
16? You know that, so I'm not basing it off the lore of the book, because we are going off the books.
We did the thing.
Okay,
I hate all of you.
so what you know about wardens are they're constructs, usually made by the more advanced races, such as dwarves, rock gnomes, stuff like that. And they're usually set for, they're usually placed in areas to trap people or to take them prisoners. Sometimes they get out of control and break what they trap, but actually, you've seen this creature before.
Where the fuck have I seen this before?
Rodix's mansion.
Oh yeah, we saw one running.
That's what he was fighting, right?
Mm-hmm. The one that was chasing him through the hall that kept looping. That was the creature.
Like that one specifically?
No.
I was about to say, what the fuck? I'm not going down there. I'll feather fall you down if you want to investigate, but I'm not going.
I don't know what to think about that.
I'm gonna say we leave that the
Yeah,
fuck alone.
I'm like, I don't know.
Oh, what now? We've just decided to quit getting involved in shit that doesn't
I have been
us?
cursed 3 times, yes.
Okay, now we decide to quit
Well,
involving
I mean,
ourselves.
everything else that we've gotten involved in has been linked to a job that we've been doing. Right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
essentially.
Like we haven't just like, oh look, and then like squirrel and ran off.
Maybe you guys should go into retail. Like, self-contracting just isn't for you.
I'd rather not.
So I investigated the area. It was a 19. Was what I rolled.
Yes. You found a few more traps. Some of them are similar to the one that Ember had fallen through. The others are, you hit some triggers and spikes pop up out of the ground.
And these are just like near the road or on the road?
We've
near
lost
the road.
We lost the road. There ain't no road left.
The road's
Hey,
gone.
no, you guys haven't strayed too far, but yes, it is near the road.
I'd say we just
I'm-
go back to the part of the road we recognize and wait this the fuck out.
I agree. That's
There are a few trees around that seem to be having ample coverage.
I don't want to be first in line to go towards that tree.
I'm going to say let's backtrack to the road,
Yeah.
and we will find cover
I agree with
right
that.
off the road.
Yeah.
Or
I'll
on
sit
the
in
fucking
middle of
road.
the goddamn road. I don't care.
Agreed.
Okay.
We didn't find any traps in the middle of the road.
So who is heading this backtrack?
Not me.
I guess it'll be me then.
Thank you.
And I'll investigate as I go.
Alright. Roll 2 times. One for investigation and one for survival.
Investigation and yeah.
Can I help her with the
Investigation or the
the survival?
the survival?
at least.
Okay.
Anybody else want to drink one?
I'm good.
Wait,
Oh, Pepsi,
I'm a
please.
halfling. This doesn't count.
Thank you, sir. Yeah.
14
Anybody else?
I'm good.
on the investigation.
14. Nice.
5. Wait, hold on. What was it? Survival?
Mm-hmm.
7. And then
Well,
Yeah.
I gave you advantage for the survival.
okay,
So you would roll again.
That's much better.
22.
Alright. You are easily able to find your way back to the road. You don't find any more traps though. It seems like that was
Why
where
did you
it
say that
started.
like that was a negative? You don't find any more traps though.
Oh
It's a
darn!
negative for him.
The many losses of a DM.
So you guys make your way back to the road and continue towards Rustburrough?
Yes.
Rustburrough.
Is it still downpouring?
Yeah, it's a little bit lighter, but
I'd say let's wait out the rain. So things like this do not happen again.
Yes.
What time of day is it? How long have we been traveling?
you guys have been traveling for a few hours, so
Because it was about what
It was
midday when we
midday.
left.
it was mid-morning. when you
Mid morning
guys
when we left. So
So probably mid-afternoon.
I say we can wait, see if this lets up. We can maybe travel a little bit more today. If not, let's just camp here.
Yeah, definitely.
Sounds good.
Okay. So you guys begin setting up camp.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Right there in the middle of the road where we can get trampled.
Yeah, no, fuck
Right
that.
off the side of the road.
Yeah, like I want some trees. You can deal with the rain if you want.
Okay. You guys find some trees with good coverage.
So off in the grass where they are, before we bed down, I'm going to use plant growth on the area right before we found the traps. But I'm going to grow it into the pattern of an arrow with the word traps.
Just an arrow that says no.
He just animated
Traps.
this.
Just
Okay. So you make a plant trap sign.
It's a really good idea.
All right.
Along
Okay.
with the orange bush.
don't say I'm not a humanitarian. I don't know if there are no orange bushes there. I can't grow stuff that's not there. I can only grow stuff that's already there.
All right. So
But I can grow it into the design or pattern that I feel like doing. So traps arrow.
how are you guys setting up camp? And who's taking first watch?
I'll take first watch. Why not?
Okay.
And like, take some.
Well,
I don't know.
let's go around. Arcturus, what are you doing before you go to bed?
Before I go to bed, I am setting up in the radius that I can use plant growth a perimeter, about 10 foot thick of overgrown plants in a circle around us. That way, if anything does try and come through, it won't be hidden, but it'll be hindered.
Okay. ZeNora?
Probably just set up my bed so it's ready. And then, I guess get a fire started to keep us warm.
Okay. William?
I'll kind of take my bedroll out, kind of next to a tree.
Okay. Reno?
Start meditating.
Meditating on the ground or off the ground? The tree or on the ground?
Just under a tree.
Okay.
On the ground.
Ember?
I'm just gonna try and stay under the tree as much as possible.
Okay. How many times did you use plant growth?
That's the second time today. So
Second time?
Yeah, so I'm out of spell slots for it.
Put down plant growth 2 times for zippers.
And Featherfall once.
Okay.
Alright, and I'm going to roll my lookout.
Yeah, so wherever we decide to hole up, outside of it, at the perimeter, it's 10 foot thick of overgrown plants.
Okay.
That way it'll reduce whatever steps in at the half speed.
All right. So we are taking a small break in the stream and in the game. So, guys, we're going to be taking a 15-minute break. So we're going to all potty because I have been having to go for the next 20 minutes. And I feel like if I shake my legs any harder,
Is that why you're jiggling?
yeah, if I shake my legs any harder, the table's gonna shake. But we're gonna take a quick 15-minute break. While we're on break, please enjoy the music stylings of my sister Nirvana. You guys can find her on Spotify, Apple Music, and other music streaming sites. Yeah, enjoy. We'll be right back.
Cake.
Had a headache when I woke up, 'cause I had 2 glasses of wine. You left me on the porch and I said I was fine. And I had a dream that you died, where you said it was all in my mind. So I believed you, and I woke up fine. I don't wanna be someone, I don't wanna be anyone. I don't wanna be you, I don't wanna be me. I don't wanna walk on the tarmac in the summer heat, 'cause landing feels like nothing. I've been thinking about how we fight. I bought cigarettes for the first time. Had a dream where I couldn't find the lights. Stuck on the roof of a house that I don't like. You got angry 'cause it was your fault. I thought if I tried hard enough we would both fall. I don't wanna be someone, I don't wanna be anyone. I don't wanna be you, I don't wanna be me. I don't wanna walk on the tarmac in the summer heat, 'cause landing feels like nothing to me. 'Cause I had 2 glasses of wine. You left me on the porch and I said I was fine. And I had a dream that you died, where you said it was all in my mind. So I believed you. 'cause landing feels like nothing. I've been thinking about how we fight. I bought cigarettes for the first time. Had a dream where I couldn't find the lights. Stuck on the roof of a house that I don't like. You got angry 'cause it was your fault. I thought if I tried hard enough we would both fall. I don't wanna be someone, I don't wanna be anyone. I don't wanna be you, I don't wanna be me. I don't wanna walk on the tarmac in the summer heat, 'cause landing feels like nothing to me.
Crack your knuckles, the same idea. Like, despite it always doing it,
I was about to say, I understand that.
But it does kind of.
Hi, Internet!
Hey guys, we are back from our break. Thank you for waiting it out. Thank you for listening to my sister and her songs. Hope you guys enjoyed. Last we left off, the Anonymous 5 were setting up a...
Yeah, y'all all forgot the name, didn't y'all?
that's the name. What you mean?
I did forget. Which is
I
crazy
forgot.
because I'm the one who fucking said it.
I forgot we had a name, yeah.
Yeah.
I wrote it down. It's
fucking
right there.
Right there.
Yeah.
I was posting about it. Come watch us. You watch the Anonymous 5, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, I hope I spelled that right.
By Anonymous.
So the Anonymous 5 are now setting up camp. Everybody had said what they were doing. And ZeNora, you had just rolled your perception.
Yep, which is 11, so what, 5, right? Yeah, 5, so that's 16.
16? Okay. As everybody sleeps, the rain starts to settle to a normal downpour, not just not a downpour. It's just normally
I'm just
normal
using
rain
a
now.
pan
Just a
at this
nice
point.
rain.
I'm just
Yeah.
kind of like,
Nice summer showers. And you notice something off in the distance. Nothing that's malicious or heading your way. Just a large creature flying through the air.
It's the goddamn coolie fish.
That's all I was thinking.
my freaking frying pan just to keep me hidden.
I mean, they're not close enough. Give me a nature roll to see if you can tell what it is.
Did you just say you were using a frying pan as an umbrella?
Yes. 19.
19? In this world, this is the closest thing to a dragon. It is a koala.
A what?
A koala. A flying serpent.
Like about how big are they?
They're large creatures.
Big enough to carry you away and eat you. Leave it alone.
Yeah, it's just flying through the air.
Hide under your frying pan more.
Like I don't like this.
That was your nature check, right?
Yes.
And how much did you roll?
A 19.
19?
Mm-hmm.
With that, you have some information on it. They're celestial beings, said to be from the planet, from the upper planes, where all the other celestials gather. These creatures are usually messengers for the gods. They're the ones that connect closely to that plane of existence, and like the Sovereign Order used to use them to speak to their followers.
I immediately elbow Will.
What?
Weren't you talking about some god or something?
I mean, the demon lords, yes. What?
That's the druid. The druid talks about the tree Jesus.
You wouldn't think that demon god wouldn't be nearby, would you?
If I know what's... Hold on, wait a minute, but do you have reason to believe that one is nearby?
I just saw one of those, what's it called?
Coattles.
What?
Coattle.
Quadro?
Coattle.
Coatl.
C-O-A-T-L.
That
I
means
know
shit
what
to
this
me, I'm
is.
just like...
Roll nature.
He spelled it out, though.
Spelled it out, it's still just like he
You
doesn't
said
know.
nature?
O-C-A-L-T, is that better?
Matter of fact, you can roll either nature or religion. Your choice.
We're gonna go with nature. That's much higher. Oh, that sucks. That's 9.
You've heard about flying snakes before.
Flying snakes, yes.
That's what you get for being faithless.
What's a trouser snake?
I'm pretty sure that's probably carrying a message.
For who?
That demon god you kept talking about?
Do they usually work for the demons or the other ones?
They work for gods.
Do I hear what's going on?
That could be good ones.
What's your what's it called? Is it natural perception?
Passive perception?
Passive perception.
17.
17. You can hear a little bit of it.
What about me? 19.
I was about to say everybody but me and her has higher passive
Yeah.
perception.
Oh, then yeah. You all can make out the conversation, but you guys can also choose to sleep through it.
I'm sleeping through it. This seems nonsensical.
Alright. Reno, do you have anything to offer on the subject? You can't hear them.
Did I hear you right in saying that it had a message for, I'm sorry, who?
Oh, aren't they usually used for sending messages from one god to the next?
Okay, well, if that's the case, then leave it alone.
I wasn't gonna do anything!
Like, we've already pissed things off enough as it is. Like,
I think that's a
Demons are
very
already
good...
fucking pissed. Let's see if we can piss off the Celestials too.
That seems like a good plan. If it's not coming here, leave it the fuck alone.
I'm just kind of worried of the sky at this point.
I mean, it flies off into the distance, northward.
North, okay.
Is that the direction that we're going? No, we're not going.
We're not.
Going,
we're going like
south.
southwest.
It's almost as if
Like
it were
west, but,
generated
like,
by
we're
a
going south
random
first.
table
Yeah,
that
going
has
south
no
first.
sway over what we're doing whatsoever.
Heading towards
southeast.
Gildebrand.
Let them have their fun.
He's enjoying this. Okay.
I'm the one that was just woken up out of a deep sleep and like, there's a flying snake!
Since when do they have wings?
Weird opener.
Okay.
So they just skipped legs entirely, went straight to wings? Alright.
I'm just gonna like, okay, well, just.
If you tell me to go back to sleep after you just told me there was a flying snake,
She's like rubbing you like, shh, it's okay, go back to sleep.
Go back to your dreams where the snakes only have feet.
She's over there shushing you. Shh. Nobody else is asleep.
You're rubbing him. Shh, it's okay, go to sleep.
You're disturbing people's
I'll,
rest.
I'll wake you if I absolutely have to. And I just kind of like holding my prank bed with carrying a dagger. Just.
I'm sorry, the imagery is just like
Worst rogue ever.
you're like the personification of a chihuahua. He's like,
Hey, this is for the rain, and this is for whatever
come
comes out
fucking
of
get me, you goddamn flying bastards!
the accent was perfect. Alright. But other than that, your watch passes uneventfully. Who are you waking up next?
I'll take the second one. I'm already awake.
Alright. Roll a perception.
I feel like I'll be woken up to this.
Can't unsee it.
You said perception?
I can't unsee it.
Oh, that's good. That's 25.
25.
Yeah, that's a natural 20.
The rain begins to let up, and from where you are, you see a glow from the north. Red glow that seems to pierce up into the sky.
That would be the direction of the Red Moss Forest. Yep, we're just gonna leave that one alone.
Where's your, what are you doing with the, medallion of Yunogu?
It's just been like in my pocket.
In your pocket?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just tossing it every once in a while.
Alright. The rest of your watch passes uneventfully.
Why do you want to know about this medallion, sir?
Who are you waking up next?
I guess I'll wake up Arcturus over here.
Arcturus, you are woken by the large human who had first gathered your party.
Your turn.
I blame you for all of this.
I am aware. By the way,
I'm aware that you are aware.
By the way, just for your information,
Shapeshifter. But
flying snakes, red forest, glowing. Might want to keep an eye on that.
is it glowing over there or over here?
Over there. I'll
You can
point.
see it from where you are.
That feels like a whole lot of not my business.
That's my thought as well, but I'm just pointing it out in case maybe, you know, that glow gets closer.
Noted.
So,
Just gonna kind of put my back to a tree and just
keep watch.
yeah.
And as I'm going back to sleep, just remember, flying snakes as well.
Noted.
Yep. The flying snake is nowhere to be found.
I
But
wasn't looking for it.
alright. Roll a perception.
Another flight.
10.
10.
Should have taken my passive. Because I'm being passive.
Campaign is just going to devolve into, nope, we are not making this worse.
There is a cart that seems to be passing by, coming from the east, or coming from the west, from where you guys are going to.
Okay. Does it get bogged down in the unnatural plant growth?
How far out did you put it? Is
I
it on
see.
the road?
No, it's a complete circle.
Okay. After a little bit of traveling, it does begin to get bogged down.
That it's 10 feet across.
Yeah, the horses seem to stumble a little bit, and the carriage is shaking unnaturally as it crosses over your magic.
Okay. I'm gonna kind of get off to the side of the road and hunker down, so stealth.
Do you guys still have your fire going?
I mean, they do.
Huh?
I didn't hear anybody say they fed the fire, so that's really up to you. Plus, it was still kind of raining, so
Fair enough.
no idea.
Okay, so you're gonna stealth?
Yep. The 18 looked at me and then rolled away. It's an 8.
Okay. Give me another perception.
Why am I still using this dice? Fuck that dice. 20.
20. There's a symbol on the side of this carriage. What it is, it's what looks to be a faceless head and a spiral where the mouth should be.
Do I recognize it at all?
Give me a history check.
That doesn't sound good.
I'm rolling for shit tonight. Yeah, 5.
5. Doesn't look familiar.
Do they seem to have noticed us?
No. The carriage does stop to check what is going on with everything. How long does the plant growth last? It's indefinite?
Yeah, plant growth permanent.
Okay. You see a large person step out of the carriage.
Yeah, no, it's It's permanent.
Alright. See a
Oh, I'm
lar-
sorry, and it changes their movement to a quarter. 4 feet of movement for every 1 foot.
Okay. You see this large humanoid figure step out in full onyx plate mail. And as he draws a greatsword, he begins to hack away at the weeds. You can't hack away at them, correct?
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna take a long ass time because it's 10 straight feet of plant growth.
Yeah, he begins to hack away at it, trying to open up a path to the carriage. Inside, there is the other door opens that's facing you guys, and you see a well-dressed man, all black, with silver hair. It kind of flows back into a messy ponytail, and you see the pointed ears of an elf as he looks out. Kind of watches the large man hacking away the overgrowth, and you see his mouth move, but no words come out. Suddenly, the large man straightens up, begins to walk back, and the carriage begins to move again, taking its time to get through any uncut overgrowth. After a few minutes, it ends up leading away. But without noticing you.
I'll go wake up Reno.
Alright. Well, this is the last watch of the night. The sun is beginning to rise.
Oh, okay.
And are you still going to wake up right now first? Or are you going to wait for everybody to wake up naturally?
No, fuck that.
Alright.
I'm gonna wake everybody up.
How are you waking everybody up?
I'm going to play my drum
Oh dear God.
loudly.
Okay.
So think like reveille, put on a drum.
Alright. You guys begin to hear the sounds of drumming. One by one, you wake up to Arcturus sitting there next to a tree just...
Good morning.
Oh, look, everyone is awake. Are we ready to go?
Glaring because my character's not a morning person. Just like.
Okay, so she stays.
Sometime during your watch, the rain had ended.
At some point during my watch, the rain ended.
I see that.
Also, there was a carriage with a face but no head and a swirl over the mouth.
Sounds terrifying.
Yes. There was a big man in steel plate armor and some elf, but you know, it did not concern me and they didn't bother us.
That's all I like to hear, man.
That's
Business.
Give me a history check.
Okay.
You too, Reno.
I know shit. 3.
11.
11. From what he's describing, it sounds like it is the Guild of Whispers.
Sounds like the Guild of Whispers.
But that's all you know is the symbol.
What is that?
Mm-hmm.
Do they have any connection to the college?
Probably a guild of people who sit there and just whisper to each other. Guild of Whispers.
I feel like that's the exact opposite of what it means. Like, not even slightly.
I mean, yeah, that's fair. Teach your own.
Alright, so it is morning time. What is everybody doing? We'll start opposite this time. Ember.
Just waking up, getting my stuff, making sure Zeros is up.
Yep, Zeros is up and he's kind of shaking off the water that seems to have...
Is he rusting?
No, he's not rusting.
He's a construct. He doesn't sleep.
Yeah, no, he's just shaking off whatever water was in his joints.
And I said rusting, not resting.
Alright. Reno?
I was waking up, packing all my stuff, getting things together.
Alright. William?
Same, just packing all my shit up.
Okay.
Dragging stuff up and then kind of getting the water out of whatever cloth.
And Arcturus.
Just ready to go.
Alright. From where you guys are, you guys can see the hacking that the large man in plate mail had done to the overgrowth. But you guys set off on your way. Nice clear day ahead of you.
I feel like that's gonna devolve rapidly.
Alright, so who is taking charge of this walk?
Not me.
So one little pitfall and you're done?
Yep.
I'll do it.
I also lost the road.
I'll do it.
This is fair.
Roll, sir.
What am I rolling?
D100.
I'm also gonna check for traps as we go along too.
That one.
Roll a investigation.
That is.
Negative. Before you check, just know if you're checking for traps, they can choose to leave you behind because you are walking
You are
at a slower
rapidly
pace.
slowing down the pace.
Okay.
Plus, we're on a main thoroughfare that a wagon just came through.
Okay.
That would be 19.
19?
Don't know if low is good or not. But
Yeah, you never know. We're going to find out.
Well, my 37 wasn't great.
So it's either gotten a lot better or a lot worse.
Mhm.
Alright. So,
I don't like that smile.
Oh no, he just got
it's
too
just a
happy.
smile.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
I don't like it.
Right?
So, you guys continue your journey. After a few hours, the humidity becomes almost unbearable. You guys begin to sweat out of your, or sweat through the clothes that you guys are wearing. Except for Reno, who seems to kind of revel in this weather, as it doesn't seem to bother him as much as the rest of you.
It's not fur.
That should make it worse, right?
No, animals have
I
a
mean-
very protective.
I'm just gonna
that's
go ahead
like-
and pull the sleeves off my shirt. Just
They are protected, but they can't handle
Kinda
heat very
wrap
well.
those
Cats
up
don't know how
and
to.
put them
Cats
in
can't
the
sweat.
bag.
Neither can dogs.
that's pretty.
They are thoroughly
But
soaked.
their fur has that coat that protects them.
And
To an
undercoat.
extent,
I
like
would
after a
say-
certain temperature, it's just
That's
nothing.
big.
Is there anything you guys would like to do on the journey?
I'm trying to think. Why don't you play some music?
He wants some money.
Yeah.
I was always told if you do something well, you do it for free.
Then play it badly.
Okay. And I'm just gonna not play the drum. That's the worst possible example of playing a drum you could do.
I would just like to address what the fuck was that over there, Will? What you doing over there? I see you rolling shit.
We don't like it when you're happy.
Oh, just go back to conversing
So
amongst
I'm gonna do
yourselves.
my
I think
best
we're good.
impersonation of playing a drum poorly, which is not playing it at all.
Oh, goodness. So, Reno,
Whoa, Will! That is
How-
my thigh, man!
how long have you known
Get out from
Carlos?
under that table.
About 7 years now.
7 years?
Mm-hmm.
Has he always been kind of weird? Yeah, always?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
He looked exactly the same.
Did he
Just
really?
a little bit dirtier.
Does he normally steal people's stuff?
Yeah.
I was like, I feel like
Do you
that's
know the
something.
kind of like people I run with? Like,
They've been questionable so far.
yeah.
I feel like it's funny that the only person he robbed is our thief.
May not be the only one by the end of this adventure.
I was about to say that was quite ironic that our thief was
I also
asking if someone was
I also
known for stealing
find it
things.
ironic that the monk, the rageaholic, and I have stolen more than the thief.
Again, I'm not a thief. I'm a retrievalist.
You're not very good at retrieving.
She's working on it,
You
okay?
remember
She's
when you
working on
retrieved
it.
those blueprints like an export?
I'm sorry, I'm short.
Remember
help
the
it.
vegetables? Those were on the floor. What's your excuse now?
You got busted for stealing fruit outside.
She's working on it. Leave her alone.
I just walk faster.
Just ignore him. Are your ears turning red?
How does she think she is going to outdistance us on those tiny legs?
I know, right?
My
Oh,
stride
man.
is twice her height.
That's just mean.
Were I so inclined, I could grow the vegetation to twice her size.
Don't do that.
She did say she wanted to hear me play the drum.
She did say that. But no. She's trying her best. So did Coggles ever steal anything from you?
No.
No, never.
Do I look like I have much on me to steal?
That is true.
I mean, you did have that little card in your fur. It's impressive, by the way.
Appreciate it.
You have like hidden folds? Like what is it?
No, it's just in the fur.
Okay.
Huh?
Curious. So your arm thing's
I don't
worth
like
too.
it.
Oh, appreciate it.
I don't like it.
Just
What
popped out
happens
one
while
day.
we're
This
walking,
is natural.
Bill?
Yeah, I sneezed and they popped out. I didn't tell you this?
So he's over there grabbing fucking
I'm
books
gonna
and
try to
shit.
sneeze.
What's on the
I'm gonna try to sneeze so I can grow astral arms. Does it work?
That's how I got mine. I just
Yeah, you
sneezed and they
told
popped
me.
out one day.
So Amber's gonna
No.
start sneezing. And I'm gonna try real hard. I'm gonna concentrate too when I sneeze.
I mean, to be fair, like for like a good 10 years before that, like it was a lot of training. But like
Oh.
one day I sneezed and it was there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
good.
still gonna try to sneeze.
I've been trained to do it, and then one day it just happened by accident,
Yeah. It happened by accident.
regardless of the 10 years of training. That had nothing to do with it.
Anything? Achoo! Anything?
No.
Okay. I tried.
You hear off in the distance, coronavirus.
Perhaps a bout of uncontrollable
Arthur.
laughter would make her grow up.
Arthur. What? What did you say?
I was talking to Reno.
Did I hear him?
How were you whispering?
I mean, I leaned over and said it to him, but she's
He
over,
said-
I'm pretty close to him. I've been
she's
talking
over
to
here
him.
trying to have like a sneezing fit, so I didn't know she was that focused
Yeah,
on
he
what
said.
I was saying.
He said maybe a bout of fun will help you grow some astral arms.
About fun.
A bout of fun, yeah.
Perhaps
Do I
a fun
believe
fight.
him?
So how many of those personalities do you have in there?
Do I roll deception?
Well, let's
just me.
let's see what she rolls first.
And angry me.
And if you would like, you can roll deception.
Okay. And what about that thing that you got last time?
You talking about this? And over
I rolled a
Yeah, that
19.
thing.
That's just there.
Yeah.
It's not actually really in
Is
there.
that a 1?
Oh.
No, that's actually a
So you
nat
got
20.
one here,
So,
one there.
so
Oh, yeah, she believes it.
27 actually.
Damn!
I'm a really good liar.
Man.
Especially with a 20.
Seems like you can take his word for anything he says at this point.
Just keep sneezing.
That's what happens when we're gonna.
Achoo!
As you're sneezing, Zero's kind of looking up at you, and it's just like trying to copy you.
Mechanical noises.
I like legitimately, you gotta check the other side of that. I wasn't sure.
So you got one here, and then you got one in there.
Well, there's me in here, and then angry me. That's all that's in
So
there.
two there, and then
The other, that's not another thing in there. That's just out here. I don't really fucking know. You say this like I know what this curse is. I don't. Quit rolling shit!
He asked the question. Okay.
He's way too happy over
William.
there. I don't like it.
As you guys are walking,
Oh, fuck.
you notice a glimmer in the sky.
well, I'm right next to him too.
In the sky?
And after a few seconds, you begin to see an object falling, spinning. And it lands right smack dab in front of you. Looks like a golden scimitar with beautiful designs along the blade and the hilt.
Don't touch it!
Nope. Nope. Nope.
I need you to give me a history check
History, okay.
with advantage.
With advantage,
Look, so
okay.
you're gonna make him
I was
roll
gonna say,
to
I'm
fight
right
himself?
next to him because we were having a conversation.
Yeah,
Fight
you
his
can do
better
it.
judgment.
You said history with advantage?
Yeah.
Well, that's not great. That's worse, so we'll take that one. That's 11.
11.
3.
A limb.
You recall a very vague memory of reading a book about giths, a interdimensional species that goes around pirating other planes of existence.
That sounds fun.
What you know about flying swords from the air is that they sometimes drop it while traveling through these planes. And gith swords are sought after by various buyers, collectors, and warriors. Doesn't happen too often, but when people find them, it's very rare and very valuable.
So, yeah, that. Hold off. That is a gift sword. I don't know if you know about them. They're interdimensional pirates.
Sounds fun.
I mean, I guess it
Nobody
could.
knows.
Do not touch it. They are usually.
It's that daddy complex again.
Is it safe to touch or not?
There you
I don't know. Usually they are worth quite a bit. They're sought after by quite a lot of people. But with our luck,
Is it cursed?
You mean with your luck. And if it's a known occurrence that happens,
it is very rare.
then pick it up.
I'm gonna
Let her pick
Oh,
it up.
fuck it.
Nothing happens.
It's just
I'm gonna cast detect magic.
You burst into flames.
Doesn't ping.
No?
No.
Okay, it's not magical.
That also means it's not cursed.
all right then.
Yay.
You just have a gold sword now. Good stuff, man.
Well, yeah. This
Now, is it actual gold? Because that would be flimsy as hell.
Mm-hmm.
And heavy.
You said it was a gold scimitar?
Golden scimitar.
Cool.
I heard in a mining realm that's useless.
well, I would venture to guess that I'm probably not going to use this to actually hit anything with, but we might sell it
Well-
and make some coin.
Upon further inspection, the blade is very sharp. It looks like it was well taken care of. And it's very balanced.
Maybe you should keep it.
It's a little smaller than what I'm used to using.
Sweet.
Yeah, we've got this one.
How's it feel?
Wonderful. Like it was made for you.
It was a gift from the gift. What?
We'll hang on to this for now.
Okay. All right. Who is heading the next part of this journey?
Me!
See,
Why
I
not?
rolled and I got gifts. From the gifts.
Wait, what do I roll again? Just the D100.
Yep, 100.
I think I'm missing one from that.
Don't
set,
fail me
but I don't know
now.
what the fuck it is.
Be good.
I feel like you have
39.
the start of the night.
Oh, that's
No, I don't think I did.
That's almost as bad
Might
as
be
yours.
true.
Yep.
Or worse than yours.
Well,
Or less bad.
your lead in this travel is very uneventful.
Oh.
And
Shit!
in the distance, you guys can now see the. You guys can see the city of Rustburrough.
I mean, they can. I'm still short.
I'm comfortable leading this leg of the journey.
You won't have to roll a d100 for this one. You can just roll perception.
Gotta take my passive. I don't understand how my active can be worse than by just staring off into space.
Because you were thinking.
60.
16? As you guys are heading towards the town of Rustburrough, you can see farms off in the distance that kind of outline the town. As you guys are passing, the road begins to get a little bit busier as it splits off, one going to one going to Venice, one going to Hallamore. And this part of the road is actually very busy with various carts, people, and other travelers just walking by. You see like the elephant people in Hallamore, you see some elves, Eladrin, and a few other various races. Like down where Dawnforth is, it's the most segregated, whereas up here it's the most inclusive. So you guys are now coming. Anybody who lived south of the mountain range, that's where Dawnforth is. You guys are now used to this kind of travel. You guys are used to mainly humans, elves, dwarves, and things like that. But you guys now see beast creatures coming in and out of Rustburrough. As you guys pass up some people, they wave at you. Some of them offer you guys like flowers or some water or food for the travel. This thing is very welcoming here. Way better than Venice.
That doesn't take a lot.
They just didn't throw their poverty at us when we walked through the gate, so.
After a few hours, you guys make it to the large bar doors.
After a couple hours, like the city's hours across. So after a couple hours, like from the gate to the bar.
No, you guys haven't made it to the gate. You guys make it to the gate after a few hours of traveling.
We
from
can
the city.
see it.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys can see it, and
I was about to
outside.
say, how big is this fucking city?
I know, right?
It's a. So from what you guys are seeing, it's like there's this large city in front of you, and then on the outskirts there are agricultural farms that grow more stuff out here than they could in the city. So it's sort of like outlying homes. And once you guys get to the gate, it is a beautiful stone gate that seems to be designed with what looks to be elven and dwarvish construction. It's a very odd mix. And there's no resistance as you guys walk up, because as soon as you do, the doors begin to open. Inside, these buildings are immaculate. Beautifully designed, ranging from single story up to 5 stories. Various shops with glass windows, which you've only seen glass windows in Dawnford. So, you guys make it here. What's the first thing you do?
To the bar. For me. I don't know what they're
What do we
doing.
see?
Huh?
Besides like the buildings with like people and
Yeah, you guys see various races. All of them in fine clothing. Nothing like people in poverty would wear. It's all silk clothing, beautifully designed. Some of them are flamboyant, which look like the more upper scale people, but they seem to be mingling with the lower class.
sort of, for the most part, seems like jovial.
Yeah.
Nice.
Doesn't seem like there's a lot of problems here in Rustburrough.
Till there was us.
So like, like a builder's guild or anything around here?
Oh, there's various signs. There's even a town map in the middle, and as you approach it, it is laid in glass. And yes, there are masonry guilds. There are stables that you guys can see on the map. A few taverns. There's actually like a strip that you guys can go down with various taverns and inns for the wandering adventurers.
I'm gonna guess there's no thieves guild in there either.
I mean, not that they advertise on a town bulletin.
Not the you are
Yes.
here, Thieves Guild is here kind of thing.
With stuff like that, you have to look around the town for thieves' camp.
Yeah.
Like
Shadow marks.
the language of the thieves.
Is that what you're looking for?
No, just kind of curious what I kind of pick up here and there, like from listening to looking around.
It's got like one of those library finger posters, like Thieves Guild.
But don't tell anyone.
On the map, it has like the "You are here" thing. How do they know? All right. So, what are you looking
It's
for?
magic.
So I guess when we get to a tavern, would I know like who would be in charge of putting up bulletins in the town bulletin board?
Once you, well, we'll get to that
Okay.
once we get to the town.
Okay.
Is there anything you want to do on your way there?
Look for a bookstore.
Okay. Give me. No, you're looking at the map. You see a few bookstores off in the west part of the city.
What are the names of the bookstores?
You're an ass.
How many bookstores?
There's 3.
There's 3. Okay, what are the names?
Farms and
Jumbled
Royals.
The jumbled pages.
The Broken Spine,
The broken spine.
and the.
That is a violent name for a bookstore.
I want to go to that one.
It's run by an ogre.
What's the last one? What's the last one? Nope.
People of Papyrus.
People of Paris. I want to go to the broken spine.
Okay. Alright. As you walk up, it seems to be like an old used bookstore.
Okay.
Alright, glass windows, and inside you see various antique books.
Okay.
Some of them in mint condition, some of them look so old that one touch could disintegrate them.
Your book was lame.
The broken spine. I want to find. Okay.
Are you guys following her, by the way?
No, I'm going to the tavern.
Okay.
I want to find
I'll
Like-
follow her.
a book of myths and fairy tales.
Myths and fairy
Yeah, like
tales?
myth folklores.
There are a few books in here. Some of them look beautifully made and expensive.
Yeah, no expensive books.
Okay. The only non-expensive ones you can find are like children books for about 5 gold. Still pretty expensive.
Do I see any books that just like look particularly interesting?
A lot of them.
Like, any that look like really odd.
What are the names of the books she finds interesting?
There's books on the Sovereign Order, which gives great detail on all the gods.
Shades of green.
There's one on the War of the Sovereign and the Demon Lords. There are
50 types
I'm looking
of
for
gray.
something that I think Roderick would find interesting.
give me a quick perception check.
2 times 20.
Well, investigation.
Variations of light, black.
So investigation check.
Yeah.
That is going to be 17.
17?
Pollination.
That's good enough.
It's called Dark Light,
So-
sir.
As you're looking through the story, you notice that there is a small podium near the register, and there is a glass case on top of it. And inside is a book with a crude drawing of a face that looks oddly familiar, of a bald man with scars on his face, and it looks just like Roderick's.
Excuse me, can I see that book?
As you're speaking, you notice that there's a halfling woman that kind of is walking around. You can see that she has a name tag, so she obviously works there. She's kind of like been following you through the bookstore just to see what you're looking for.
Hurry up and buy.
I wasn't trying to say.
Hurry up and buy.
I know punk beats, you hurry up and buy!
What's your question?
If I can see the book.
This book does not leave the case unless it's bought.
How much is it?
This book itself is worth 10,000 gold.
Oh, what's the name of the book?
The Books of the Great Sage.
The Books of the Great Sage.
Yes, it is a compilations of the great hero Rodix and his adventures through Estrella. It is said that the author used to live many lives and has even been around for the Great War of the Sovereign Order and the Demon Lords.
Interesting. Are there any other books that have this Rodix in it?
Unfortunately, most people saw Rodix as a zealot and a madman. So most of the books that he made were either burned or destroyed. This is the last book of his that he wrote personally.
Oh, he wrote it personally.
Yes, that is why it's so expensive.
Interesting. Okay.
Some people even say it has magical properties.
Okay. I'm gonna walk away. Thanks. And I'm gonna walk. Keep walking the night. I'm gonna cast a spell magic. Detect magic in the store.
What the
What am I spelling? I have no idea.
She about to rob this bitch. Make sure there's no magical alarm.
Detect magic and just kind of look around in there.
Okay.
Here,
multiple
bookstore
pain
lady,
spells.
hold my knife.
Really?
Yes. All of them enchantments,
All of them are enchantments, including.
including Rodix.
Okay.
You're blind at this point and everything.
I'm assuming each enchantment's just the one. What is it called?
The school.
Yes, thank you. The one school of magic.
Mhm.
So they're all pink and the same color.
Mhm.
Any in the not so ridiculously expensive sections?
I mean, the price ranges are from 5 gold, which are the kid books.
Okay. And I'm imagining are they color coordinated for price ranges?
Got the little green sticker
Yeah, I'm
and the
like,
red
is
sticker.
that- was that
Set up
blue?
like the Goodwill?
Yeah, was that blue? And exactly. And then can I go over to a red area?
50% off if it's a blue
100 to
tag
200
on a
gold?
Wednesday.
No, most of the books that you're seeing, you can only see the spines
Uh-huh.
because even the bookshelves themselves are encased in glass with a lock on them. So, and no, they're not arranged by price.
You are in the
Right,
antique store.
Exactly. I'm gonna walk out.
That's what you get for asking for bookstore names.
Look, the Broken Spine is used books, but they're also well sought after books.
Okay.
And
How
just to
fuck
give
some
you
people
some
sell 'em to 'em
information, the people of Papyrus are all handmade books, and I forgot the other one.
You forgot-
Jumbled
you forgot that
pages.
Yeah, the jumbled pages is like the normal bookstore.
You came to the high end shit.
one? Right. I just like the name. Okay. I'll go to the jumbled pages.
Because you asked him the names, whichever bookstore you went into was going to be the one where you couldn't afford shit.
The jumbled pages, please.
Alright.
Just let you know, those names are all interchangeable depending on...
The jumble page is about like 4 blocks away, so it doesn't take you long to get there. And as you walk in, looks like a normal bookstore.
You're still following her?
There's a carpet on the ground that looks finely made. There's some reading areas. There's even a coffee spot.
Oh,
yeah.
Is there like a big comfy couch somewhere?
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. Okay.
Just walk in. Miss that smell.
I'm gonna go to Barnes & Nobles
I was
tonight.
like, can I go get a coffee?
It smells like a Cinnabon.
So again, I'm gonna start looking around at the books.
Okay.
Do I see anything that I think he would find interesting?
Yeah, there's actually a book on cryptids, which show even rare magical beasts that
Yeah, I was about
normally
to
you
say
can't
cryptids in
find
the world
in,
look like
Hyrule.
dragons and flying
Okay.
snakes and
Grab that one.
who knows,
Is that
jellyfish.
anywhere?
Yeah, there's a person
Hold
there.
on.
And it says
I know,
it's a
right?
shield.
Okay, I'll buy that one.
Okay.
And a coffee.
Alright.
It's the Jersey Devil.
Coffee
What the
is
fuck's
one
a Jersey?
Okay, so 10 gold and 1 silver.
I'm gonna go look for. Oh, what am I looking for exactly? Try to find someone who can tell a little bit more about my daggers.
Okay. Well, hold on. Let us go in a circle.
Okay.
That way I can keep up. Are you done with your part, Ember?
Yes, I just wanted to look for a book.
Okay. Reno.
I'm on my way to the tavern.
All right. William.
I was following Ember to the bookstores.
Okay, you saw her walk into the Broken Spine,
Yeah, I could tell just by looking at that one. I was like, yeah, no, that's not going to work out.
and then you followed her to.
Yeah.
All right. Is there anything you would like to get in there?
We're gonna just browse around. Do I see anything that looks interesting?
Well, there's some books that you've never seen before by authors you've never heard of. And all of them are ranging from, most of them look like they're autobiographies. You can find some books on religion based on whatever sovereign deity that you're looking for. There's some books on, there's more detailed books on the demon lords that you guys have faced, and some on natural biology, basic creatures that you can find out in the world.
Should look up once.
Sure, we'll take that one.
Which one?
The one just about the biology of things you can find in the natural world.
Okay. That is going to be 5 gold.
Cool.
Anything else you would like to do?
I'm going to inquire as I am purchasing said book about if there is like a public library or anything of the such.
Yes, I don't want to go with him.
There is a public archives at the city hall.
Thank you very much.
Anything else you guys are doing, or can I move on to Megan because she looks like she's really excited?
I
about
really want to know.
So you can move on.
it. All right, Megan.
Alright, so I want to know about my daggers for your friends. So I'm gonna guess at first, kind of go up to some random elf that.
You know my dagger?
Not quite like that. More someone who's probably
What do these do? You stick someone with the pointy end. What the
probably
fuck is
an
wrong with you?
elder.
How do you tell what an elf? which
Yeah,
elf
I'll
is
say
elder?
roll a nature check.
It's gonna be looking for the one with the gray hair at this point.
Do you want to tell her or should I? They have silver hair.
Gray, silver, yeah.
No, they all.
That's their hair color.
So 12 and what? History, you said? Or
Nature.
nature? 12.
12?
I just want you to think about the consequences of walking up to a stranger going, "What's this do?"
No, I'm not gonna get
Hey,
like that.
Grandma!
I'm gonna just go up to them and kind of like say hi just to get their attention first.
Excuse
You
me.
walk up to you walk up to an elf. Can't really tell if he's elderly or not. Seems like he's in fine vestiges. Yes, child.
Halfling.
No.
Halfling.
Oh, halfling.
Halfling.
I was almost there.
Yeah.
You've been saying vestiges for everything. Vestments.
Vestments.
What have you?
Vestiges are the same thing too. Non-vestiges. Wait.
No.
I'm gonna look it up. Alright. So,
Yeah, I don't know if you can help me enough, but could you point me in the direction of someone who could tell me a little bit more about knives, daggers, weapons from the Fey world of some sort?
well, there is a blacksmith further away than I thought.
That's what you
Oh,
get.
okay.
I know, right? Head north for about 4 blocks, turn right, then turn left, make a circle, go to the roundabout, make another circle, and then head north.
Inside check, is he fucking with me?
No, he's not. You just better remember all those directions.
Fuck, I believe everything he says to me.
Alright, prepare for a journey.
There was a 5.
We're going on an adventure.
Alright, you
Did you
remember
walk
where
up
to
by
go.
yourself?
I am technically, they're not with me. Y'all aren't with me. So it's 4 blocks north, take a right, take an immediate left, go around about.
Damn, you're good because I remember shit.
She's just gonna be walking in the.
But that's as far as I remember because I interrupted him.
Alright.
So I'm gonna head north 4 blocks, turn right, immediately turn left. God damn it.
Don't really
And
have
she
that.
was never seen again.
Go to the roundabout. And then
That's
just
a
kind of
low
look around. I was like,
At the end of your journey, you find a stone building that seems to stand out apart from the rest. No windows. From what you can see, it's just 4 stone walls and a door.
Gotta go straight to the door and knock.
You can see smoke coming from the roof.
But,
As soon as you knock and open the door,
uh-huh.
an intense heat hits you.
Okay.
It is sweltering in this black smoke.
Whew.
It's a forge.
Use the door to kind of fan out the heat.
From the back, what are you doing? Close the door!
Is there someone I can talk to about my daggers?
Immediately, you hear it's sort of like remember from Finding Nemo, the seagulls.
Yes.
Yeah. Instead of that, you're me. All of them look like they are craving business.
Oh dear God.
Some from the Fey parallel world or whatever. Fey weapons. Anybody know Fey weapons?
I know Faye, I live next door.
God damn it.
You see a few elves, elf blacksmiths raise their hand, a few dwarves, and a gnome.
Can I probably go? Who's the most experienced one out of the y'all that pointed up?
Everybody else's hands raising.
Oh god damn it. The most experienced with Fey weapons. God damn it.
You see an elf kind of walk up. I can help.
Thank you. Alright.
This elf looks different. You don't know if it's because of the soot, but he has darker skin,
Okay.
all white hair, and kind of looks scarred up from what you can see.
Okay. Alright, old man. And I pull out the daggers.
Just hit him with the old man.
Yes.
You're about to get robbed by a drow.
Alright, you put them on the table. Looks them over, picks them up, turns them. I can do some inspections, but it'll take a while. Are you willing to leave your daggers here with me for a few hours?
You know, the last time I left my daggers with somebody wasn't quite. I mean, if I do that, I'm staying with the daggers, to be honest.
Like I said, it'll be a few hours, and you will have to endure this intense heat.
Fine, I'll stay here in the heat.
Okay? It is going to take 5 hours. I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
She gonna pass out and he gonna steal her shit.
Oh shit, I'm actually pushing the table now. My bad.
God damn it.
I apologize.
Damn it. 17. So, 18.
18? You're able to withstand the intensity. After a while, the man comes back with the daggers. So, these are very rare, very expensive, and I don't think they should be in your hands.
They were a gift.
From who?
That is a good question because even I barely remember.
It kind of interrupts you. These are stolen relics
They were.
from the Fey court. Now, as a Fey, I cannot give you these back.
They were given to me by a Sylvan Elf.
Every weapon or relic from the Fey court is signed out and given based on the king or queen of the Fey. Unless you can show me written documents that this was given to you, unfortunately, I cannot give them back.
Look, do you really want my whole backstory, dude? Because honestly, all I can tell you is when.
All I need is the paperwork.
What child holds paperwork for so many years?
Somebody who really likes these daggers and were given, and someone who was actually given these weapons.
Whoever gave them to me never gave me paperwork.
And then they stole them.
Who the hell stole them?
Nobody knows. These weapons have been missing for years.
I would like to talk to whoever it was that signed off these papers.
Well, good luck. I will see you within a year after you head to the Feywild.
Say what?
You must travel through the plains to the Feywild, to the Fey court, talk to the king or queen who is ruling it right now.
Thought I was done.
Yes.
He took your shit. How many times are you gonna get robbed?
I'm gonna look at him kind of menacingly and, put my hands on the counter, but at the same time, a sleight of hand try to sneak the daggers back.
You're rolling with disadvantage.
I'm gonna have to. I have no choice. I want my daggers, damn it! But I would look him in the face, just kind of look.
Alright.
It's like,
Oh, yeah,
these
well.
are mine. They were given to me. They're the last things I have of whatever past I had.
Make your roll.
He said a disadvantage.
Disadvantage, you gotta roll again.
8 plus. And he said, sleight of hands 8. 13.
Where's it going?
Oh no, sorry. 8. So it's actually 15, sorry.
Is it 8 plus 8?
8 plus 7, so.
He rolled a 20.
Damn it!
Damn.
You reach out and he just kind of smacks your hand.
As your hands begin to slide on the table towards your daggers, with every centimeter that your hand moves, he moves back until the daggers are fully off the table and now underneath the counter. I'm sorry, but I have to give these to the authorities.
And what am I supposed to do? I've just been robbed now.
And he kind of looks you over. You seem to have plenty of daggers on you.
Yes, but those are precious.
I mean, we're going to have to send this back to the Feywild.
Damn.
It'll be in our custody for the next month. Until then,
I said no
I'm sorry.
See, side bullshit.
Wasn't me this time.
I leave, but I slam the door to the point that it better break off its hinges.
How hard can you slam this door?
Yeah,
I'm about to say, this is the door to a
and
blacksmith.
it's a stone door, so,
I'm angry.
I know, right?
16.
16?
Anger changed her strength from a 12 to a 26.
You try to slam the door, but you're more pushing yourself off of it. The door weighs more than you.
Defeated and almost in tears.
No, that's even more disrespectful. He told you to close the door earlier. Leave that hole.
Open it.
Yeah,
Leave that hole open.
Then I just forcefully open it and then
After you walk about a few feet, he closes the door.
pick up a rock and throw it at it and keep walking.
Alright. Throw it at the building.
Dang, you really are a child.
No more Freya. Fuck!
It's the
Alright.
second time those daggers have gotten taken.
Alright. So, what tavern would you guys like to go to?
I don't know. How many
What are the
there?
names?
What are their names?
Yeah.
I have this one. Alright.
Well, you can use the cloak and stagger if you want.
They're all named the Cloak and Stagger. No.
That's my recurring pattern when I run a campaign.
I kind of want to cry.
I'm giving you a chance to redeem
I
yourself.
can't believe you just gave them up.
I
Well, I'm
I was like-
planning-
I was like,
I'm honestly gonna go back and tell him, I'm like, so we're robbing a place.
like, didn't
I was about to say, you know how I said no
Did you
heist at the
even
bookstore?
believe
We're having a
him?
heist now, just at a blacksmith
didn't question
instead.
his authority.
Yeah,
just kind of
like,
let him take them.
Random elf guy was
Yeah,
like,
just
"These are
like, oh,
mine."
these are, and then takes them. I was like, you didn't do anything.
I did just try to steal him back.
Let one of these funky ass dwarves be like, that's a relic of the God Spider clan. You want to come and take it, motherfucker?
What you gonna do about it, short stuff?
And scuffle.
All I needed to do was just start a war with a bunch of guys who.
I mean, yeah, by all means, don't start a war with the people who didn't rob you. They just took your shit. They didn't steal from you. They hogged you.
And I want to steal it back.
They didn't steal. Steal implies stealth. He was just like, I'm not giving these back.
Just,
And you just weren't like, yo, your blacksmith just fucking robbed me.
You ever seen a kid like running around with a pair of scissors and like, what the fuck are you doing?
What a great analogy.
Tears. Just tears right now.
Alright. So, for the taverns, you have the Lush Coin, the Beaver's Inn, the Healthy Spade, the Ye Old Sharks, the Dancing Ocean, the Voiceless Squid, the Organic Pegasus, the Godly Town, Stormy Egg, and the Fuzzy Vanilla Bar.
These people got an ocean fetish? What the fuck?
Which one is the most high end, like wealthy type tavern?
Like
The
Gentleman's
Lush
Club.
I want to go to that one. We can make some money there.
You're right. Unless, of course, they're entitled and be like, we get this music for free.
Not as good as mine.
Alright.
Still trying to make a name for myself.
So, you all head to the Lush Coin. As you guys enter, it is...
Lush?
It's beautiful. There are glass tables. The bar area seems to have various wines and alcohol behind the bar. Beautiful women, waitresses, handsome men attending the tables, and everybody here looks like they're supposed to be here. Like everything looks. Think of what's a good one?
Should have got the fucking gnome.
So before we go in, I'm going to take my sleeves out of my pack and kind of
Men in the back.
mend those back on.
Okay.
Oh, we're
Fix
going
up my
back
hair.
to it.
Put on my fancy hat.
I need that one to go with.
You look very dapper. You
You're
see
her
our
daddy.
everybody. You all see Arcturus getting all dressed up before he walks into this fine establishment.
Aren't they off all doing that?
Yeah, I was like, I don't
except
think we're
for
there.
him?
I bet I think
I was going to
yeah.
say, they're at the library and she's getting hogged by an elf.
Yeah, they took off to the tavern.
Okay, so
Well,
Yeah,
we
no,
were doing
I
other
didn't,
stuff.
I didn't go with them.
okay, so you two enter this fine establishment. You see Arcturus getting ready, beautifying himself before he walks in. And as you guys enter, it is just as I described: fine dining and beautiful people everywhere.
Well,
We get any sideways looks? I'm assuming we look disheveled.
Whether you do or do not, nobody takes a second glance.
Oh, it's even worse. Make these people stare.
oh, I will. So I'm going to head to the bar.
Alright.
Good evening.
Hello.
I am a traveling musician inquiring as to whether you would allow me to be entertainment for the evening.
Absolutely.
I will work on tips only.
That is our policy.
Well, perhaps if we play well enough, you would be so kind as to give a room so you could advertise prolonged entertainment for a couple days.
Absolutely. If you make more than 10 gold, you have free lodging here.
For my companion as well.
Yes, absolutely.
Or
Thank you. And I will head to they have like a little staging area.
Absolutely.
Performance.
Yep.
I'm like going to recruit on everybody and just go, we're going to get my daggers back.
Because I
No time to explain, we're stealing some shit. We're stealing my shit.
Get in the carriage!
Everybody's gonna see ZeNora. Son of a bitch, I'm in.
So, I will use magical inspiration.
Alright. Explain to the good people at home what that is.
And to me, I don't know.
So, as a bard, I am a font of inspiration. So, for the next 10 minutes, I can roll a d6 and add that number to any skill check, attack roll, saving throw, or damage roll
Okay.
for a creature of my choice within range.
Alright.
So, I choose me.
Okay.
And I will performance.
As he's getting set up on stage, a waitress comes to you with a glass of wine and hands it to you and says, "Complimentary wine."
thank you.
25.
25? Alright, you begin to fucking jam out. As you begin to play, it's almost as if other musicians try to join in, but are overwhelmed with your skills. As the as the beating of your drums become the center point of this performance. People begin to stare and are awestruck at your playing. So how long are you doing this for?
Standard performance, so about 10 to 15 minutes.
Okay. Roll a D100.
This is why we went to the rich part of town. Alright. Green's the first number. 72.
72? Okay. As you're performing, people are getting up out of the chairs, walking over, placing a coin on the stage. It seems to be customary not to throw the coins, so they do not disturb the performance. Alright. So, Reno, is there anything you're doing while he is performing?
Talk to the bartender. Kind of.
How can I help you?
I'm new in town. Just kind of want to know, like, how's this town run? Like,
We are
what's
actually-
moving in this town?
We are actually run by a subsidiary government of the Alendria Empire. We have various leaders that converse with one another. There are lawmakers, and we get most of our duties from Alendria.
It seems like a pretty well-off place. Is that how it is for the entirety of this place, or
For the most part,
the
yes.
slums?
We do have a small part of town that isn't as nice as this, but for the most part, they seem to be doing fine.
And conflict, how that?
Not very much of that here, except for some adventurers that wander in off the streets and cause trouble, but they are immediately taken care of.
Yeah, that sounds rough. Yeah, that was pretty much it. I just wanted to get a vibe for the town.
Okay. Would you like to sample any of our drinks?
Sample as in free?
Absolutely.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Damn, we did come to the night
For
party.
real.
Just line that
We
shit
have so
up.
much shit, we're giving it away.
She hands you a mug and a glass and says, "Would you like to try ale or wine?"
Try some wine.
Wine?
I feel like we're having a lot more fun than they were.
I feel like it too.
Strong
I got
or
to go to a
sweet?
bookstore. I don't know what you're talking about.
Right? It's like,
Try strong.
Okay.
She's the only one not having a good time.
And as she pours, this is in a laundry blend made from the summer laundries from up north.
Oh yeah, some act like I know what I'm doing.
All right. As you twirl the glass, it's almost almost has like a mercurial texture
looking forward to
as
it,
it
though.
spins.
It's
As
gonna be
there's
It'll be a fucking
golden
mermaid, bro.
liquid mixed in with orange.
Already got the whip.
It doesn't seem like they
Yep.
mix, but they twirl around each other like a dance.
Seashell bra on standby.
Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Come on, save it though. Man, that's some strong shit.
Strong.
Strong.
Your
Some
drink.
80 proof wine right there.
11.
They do, surprisingly.
Roll a d4.
1.
1. Nice.
Pass the fuck out.
I know, right?
Actually,
He's like, this is.
this drink has a special property.
Oh shit.
Intimidation check.
No hangovers.
You don't get drunk off of it, but when you drink it and your body cannot handle it, you face step in a random direction.
Oh shit!
What?
Face step.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Misty Step. You
Yeah.
pretty much teleport.
So I need to find the Eladrins and see what they
For some reason I kept
Picture
hearing.
you sitting on a stool
Step.
and you take
I
a
was like,
sip and
you know
just.
what I was thinking? I was like,
I'm
like,
just-
is it a fancy
yeah,
word for
just
faceplate?
sitting on a stool, take a sip, just like, yeah, that's good.
I'm drunk. Oh, support me. What if you don't move? Do you just like face step, sitting still?
Yeah.
Or is it like the second you try and
I'm
move
still gonna be like in the sitting on a stool position.
on the second floor rafter?
I'm about to
Just
say, how far do you
the
go?
Right.
fuck?
You only move about 20 feet.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So
So
be anywhere.
as
That
you
could
take
be
a drink
very
and place the
inconvenient
glass
for other
down,
people.
you begin to, your body begins to warm up and glow. And for 1 second, you're
There's a
staring at the
beacon.
bartender, and the next, you're right next to Arcturus.
Walk into the shop.
What the hell was that?
You,
Where
As
the
you-
fuck did you learn how to do that?
as you face that right next to Arcturus, there's a blinding flash of light. And you hear everybody, oh, whoa, as they cover their eyes. It's almost like this is a natural occurrence here.
Yeah, we're gonna walk back to the bar.
You mean face
you
step to
enjoy-
the wall?
Did you enjoy the drink?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Would you like to try another? We have plenty of the Eladrin blend.
Do you have anything that makes me fly?
None that we have yet.
Walk on water.
We have what?
About vertical climbing. And I don't mean climbing, I mean walking.
Spider climb.
Like I'm talking my body parallel with the ground.
No,
case you're-
not all of our drinks have magical properties.
Well, how many of them do?
About 3.
Out of
24.
Drink all 3.
that's pretty decent.
What are all the names?
What if you mix them?
Man, that's
Say
all.
cocktail of all three.
Would you like to try out the magical blends?
No.
Would you like to try the ale?
Yeah.
Okay. And she pulls out what looks to be a miniaturized
Now you're about to see the face
cask
step.
and begins to pour it into the mug that she had given you. Now, this is a Dwergar blend made in the deepest parts of the earth and cultivated by Dwergars themselves.
Hmm.
Please be careful when drinking this.
This one uses Dimension Door.
So, do you take a drink?
Yeah, a little sip.
Constitution saving.
500 feet that way.
No.
15.
Just face
15?
straight down to the floor.
You can feel it heating up your insides, but you're able to shake off whatever dizziness that was about to occur to you. You are quite strong.
Appreciate it.
Good drinking. Would you like to try more? And at this point, your song is about coming to an end. Is there anything you'd like to do while he's drinking?
No, after I finish up, I'll just bow, tip my hat with a flourish, and pick up my money.
Okay. And you get 71 gold. Did you already add that?
72.
72 gold.
Nope, but I will now.
Okay.
How
Ember
is it
and
so hard for y'all to make money?
Ember and William, you guys have just entered at the end of his set, and you see Reno over at the bar with a mug of Dwergar ale.
Do I still have that original cup of wine?
Yeah.
Hey, watch this.
You gonna take another sip?
Yeah.
I'm watching.
Roll a d4.
3.
3? Okay. So, now I get to roll.
Uh-oh.
3. Okay. So, this one, I'm also going to need you to make a dexterity saving throw because you face step straight up into the air.
Okay. Alright, well, I'm used to it.
Okay. So, before you face step, your body begins to go cold. as you can, with every breath you take, you can see your breath. And again, you're staring at the bartender at one point, and then you're staring at the rafters of the ceiling, falling rapidly.
Okay, well, I'm using my reaction to slow fall.
Okay, so you slow fall, and as you land, the area around you within 5 feet begins to frost over.
Pretty cool, right?
That's so cool! Did you do that on your own or was that the drink?
Huh?
Did you do that on your own or was that the drink?
That was all me.
Damn. I don't know how to be a monk.
You just gotta sneeze.
Impressive.
Thank you. I just need a little liquid courage first.
They see me picking up my little mini hoard of coins.
So you gotta drink every time you're about to do it?
No,
No?
just enough times.
At this point, ZeNora's walking in with an angry expression on her face.
The good news is, I have secured free lodging for Reno and myself.
You said,
At this point, I walk
You're
up to
walking
them
with
like,
him.
I need Joe's help.
would you get jumped at the playground again?
No.
How do bad things happen to you in the nicest parts of town?
I swear.
You three notice that she is 2 daggers lighter.
Did you run into goggles again?
Would you get jumped in the playground again?
No, I went to go find out information about where these daggers came from. And then they was told that they were stolen.
From you?
They claimed that it was stolen from elsewhere and that it had to be given back.
Wait,
And they wouldn't give it back. And I tried to steal them and they couldn't.
so,
I just
So-
need.
so your one stolen item wasn't even stolen by you?
I was about to say, quick clarification question. Did you steal them?
No.
So, you walk into the blacksmith shop, have him inspect your weapons, he keeps them, and then you flip over a table and begin stabbing people, yes?
Just come help me get them back.
Did you ask for proof that they were stolen?
Well, how in depth is
Did
it? You might be
demand
leaving out
your
some
weapons
stuff.
back?
Yeah, what happened?
You might be leaving out hella stuff. I'm
See,
not trying
okay,
to.
look, they told me that they were stolen from the Fae court, which, honestly, I've had them since I've been in the orphanage, alright?
Who told you this?
The guy who inspected them.
What did he look like?
He was a dark-skinned elf with silver hair and covered in soot.
Does any of this sound legit to me? I have
So,
like some kind of history with Fae.
I just want to point
roll
out
a history check.
that the man you
With advantage.
spoke to
Okay.
is a drow.
Oh,
They are not members of the Feywild.
is it history?
Oh my god.
You drow are below ground elves. They're not members of the Feywild.
And come on, hook up the
17.
fucker so I can get my shit
17?
back.
Yeah.
Well, just stop.
You know about
Stop
that.
handing out your
You
shit.
know that some of them tend to come above ground, especially the males, to escape the matriarchy that subdued them. Some of them become blacksmiths, making beautiful weapons, and some of them become wizards, attending the colleges around the world.
Does it sound
But am
like? Yeah, from what I know, would he like?
Yeah, am I right in my assessment of that?
Yeah,
For this is they are
Would
not
he-
members of the Feywild.
take them to the Feywild and return them.
They're Underdark elves.
You guys have never met this person, so there's no way you guys can insight check any of that.
Well, no, I'm not saying inside check. I'm saying basic knowledge of the world around me. The drow
Like,
are
does
not
it sound
members
possible
of the
that he's telling her
Feywild.
the truth? That he told her the truth.
That sounds suspect as hell.
Yeah, it sounds very suspicious, but I mean, it happens sometimes.
picking up real suspects.
You, you especially from stories that you've heard from Duran, that you know, if a blacksmith takes a weapon that is stolen, especially from a hierarchy, they will not give it back. They will return it if it was stolen. It's sort of like it's a code of honor for blacksmiths. Weapons aren't.
That sounds like a good way to get stabbed.
Oh, most blacksmiths can back up the talk.
You got robbed by a drow.
A what?
A dark elf. they're from the
I
underground.
mean, did he really rob you? He lied and you believed him.
They're from the underground, not the Feywild. They live in the earth.
Kill the motherfucker. Let's go.
What are you going to stab him with?
Everything.
With this goddamn frying pan.
My question now is, we are in a large town that is part of the empire I am from.
Mm-hmm.
This is part of Elender. So, you would like me and him and her and him to go into a blacksmith shop that you left your weapons at
They were taken.
and just attempt to kill a man?
Then get him. Help me steal him back.
Aren't you the retrievalist?
Yes.
Okay,
Retrieve.
well, a couple of questions. was it his shop? Or
We don't
was
know.
it
Did-
someone else's?
Did you
What-
ask to speak to anyone else?
Was he the owner?
I don't know.
Did you speak to a guard?
No.
Could you identify him if you saw him again?
Yes.
Is he still there?
We're not there though.
Is he still there?
As far as I know, yeah. He was there when I left.
Well, I know when I steal something, I tend to leave the scene of the crime pretty quickly after. There seems to have been a lot
I immediately walk out and go look.
There are a lot of problems with you just giving up your weapons.
I follow her.
Yeah, I want to see this play out.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow
God
her.
damn it.
Anybody else following?
I'm gonna walk over to the bar. Can I get whatever he was drinking just a second ago?
Yes, right away.
Oh, before I leave, may I have a room key?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Okay. Before we go any further in this, we're kind of running a little bit long.
No.
So, we are going to end it here for tonight, folks.
You got robbed. Again.
Thank you guys
Same
for
thing.
joining us on Off the Books, episode 9. Really appreciate you guys. Appreciate all the new viewers who joined us today. Appreciate everybody who's watched from the beginning. Marcus, Janae.
Possibly MJ.
We love y'all special.
Well, MJ's been watching our rerun, so MJ too.
She missed episode 2.
But yeah, everybody
Everybody
who's
did.
Mostly
been watching from the
everyone did.
beginning, we
We missed
appreciate
that
you.
episode too.
Everybody who just started watching, welcome, and we appreciate you. If you guys want to shout us out on anything or recommend us to a friend, please do so. It really helps our viewership.
If you didn't like it, recommend us to an enemy. Fuck them.
Yeah, honestly, our goal for this is to try to build up an income. But for now, everything is free, so...
My goal is just to play and have fun.
Yeah, my goal is to enjoy myself.
Yeah.
You greedy bastard.
Hey,
Will.
I'm here for D&D.
when I brought up the money thing, nobody disagreed.
Well, I mean, who
But
the
that's
fuck
not the
disagrees
main
with
goal,
like,
right?
hey, do you want money? No.
Look, I
Yeah,
want to
that's
build
not what we're
income off of
saying.
this. That way we can play a lot more. And buy better equipment.
Sure.
Alright. Okay, guys. Again, thank you for joining us, and we'll see you guys next week. Say goodbye to the people.
Bye!
Yeah.